nimdeɛ football mu no ɛno nso wɔ soro paa ansana amanfoɔ ɛbo adwe wɔn yam matis bebree so ɛka why now but sɛ na mo pɛ sɛ yɛsake kotu otoado nya sake na afei why now sɛ mo sɛ ma yɛmfa otoado nkɔ world cup yɛyi na firi hɔ why now ɛno nso ebinom nso dɔm ɛka no better late than never de ebinom nso ɛka no sɛ na wadwen ɛyɛ o Kessben television midfield action born Tony Montana
Godfather, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
Na me adum na nso e.
Na ko padum. Me nso me ho ye pa.
Ye de nyame ase.
Kanja gu menko.
Me da CP na Prince Akuta keka ho bi.
Prince, okay,
Yeah,
Akuta.
Akuta.
Yes.
Ne annual gala.
Yes.
Oto aso.
Baso.
Yeah.
Okay.
Na ene game baso.
Okay.
Akuta no.
Akuta.
President Ashanti Zongo Football Federation.
All right. Okay.
Na ene game no baso 4 p.m. e wo Highlanders Park ne so a aboabo number 2 omo ene adukrom ana Asia the 29th edition of the Interzongo Football Community Tournament Sala Tournament no ene day 5 4 p.m. and a tournament no to aso a enye fedi agrokra. Well, we eso an yegina na yametiefo ene ahefo akọ abane atufo a ye kọ amano ne ahwe nsama ekoso onkofo kroso ene World Cup playoffs no or record do just 90 minutes or even beyond na edo country akọ World Cup no hoamo ana air qualify ukọ Europa games ni say and officials ni city Kosovo and Turkey airball Czech Republic Asia Denmark Bosnia ebetwen Italy na Sweden and Poland abo ukọ Mexico eye Congo DR and Jamaica na Iraq and Bolivia and so e dey so Africa ye interest eye Congo DR and then womo and Jamaica Reggae Boys no airball 9 p.m. and a game no air shot say eno Congo DR omo final training session na players no after all somebody to job na somebody to job say ehon be hia some man be call World Cup the mundial also can be so omo nya sa slot nti DR Congo players no omo ne nsam pi edi jaye
coming away now it's just one more game and so yeah as I said in November they've done a great job in Africa playoff win against Cameroon and Nigeria, which is it wasn't easy. I think you watched the game, so yeah.
It's big. It's really big for everyone, for all the country, for us also. We are very focused and we need to do the best game possible to win this game for all the country, all the people in Congo.
Congo DR players no and in some way Eddie Ejaye ye call Reggae Boys Jamaica for Asweye almost so GD pass it's about time I World Cup no qualify omo baby actually ye pa Jamaica players no and so granting interview say omo hwe nim say enanadwi omo mumbe qualify
with these guys and Jamaica teams always together. Everyone's really nice, really supporting, and as in terms from the start to now, I think we've gelled really well, and it's going to be really nice tomorrow.
We are motivated for this game because it's one of the game of our life, to qualify for the World Cup. So yeah, we are ready.
I always knew it could be a possibility,
Boys
of course,
and
and
so pass Quambia so also mutimi and ya slots no and how many Congo DR and a face to face a win for either country ebema country na team qualify about World Cup nti and then slots no e ya hodo nsia ho ana edge na ma complete World Cup na baso Canada Mexico and America Italy ho so prepare for and anwumre and Bosnia game na baso Donnarumma Italy almost safest pair of fans also goal and then say America World Cup win also Italy for team qualify the last 2 editions me say out name way entimi ento aso and premier san kwan bia so qualify Edeni Dzeko the butcher of Sarajevo ono any captain Emma Bosnia national team former AS Roma a captain no former Man City almost striker no say obi amfa obuosonko Emma Italy Bosnia fans na decided say in Italy national anthem no ba ebehuru national anthem no eno na ejinjeku esra say eni kwan say Bosnia fans no eyesa bibia enkoma asumdwem na form support enta players na say the beya enso ebetimi qualify Turkey manager Montoya enso akasapin Seman Vincenzo Montoya at the etudra and say the last 24 years qualify for World Cup and then Turkey Libya ewa reshemu say this current group no e dey World Cup 24 years dey be mu pa enti ene players no monko with omakoma ni kwan so monko with omadwene omonko with omakoma na fe omonyo best omoman no enso entimi en qualify na no ena yewra mu ewo Kosovo nso aso yi a se World Cup no ba bi ache yi papa Kosovo enso oman a oma fight pa till the very last stage and then game enso airball enti so gidi pass Turkey man anya country bro so Kosovo enso capable say World Cup no enso ebetim qualify ye bi sa FIFA president Infantino say plan B and say in case say Iran ama World Cup na den ana omo be ye and also almost stick it to original plan. The original plan, and they say Iran for the ebeba. Unim say and I'm talking a battle between Iran and the American team. I'm be some be America man no. I'm work up no matter ko bombe sen ki change venue no more. Either sen ko be ko Mexico and ase Canada. Now so FIFA ada so gina be mu gina say original draw no wa country bi o wakoso akan no. Ni kwan so mo change ho na so ko nemum omo any run for no edin kita ho said be ya World Cup no omo be Japan na makwa America akwakosi sa akokansie no ena nwumre ewrem ochina homache ena Brazil ena Croatia enkofa kansie no enso eba so ena Brazil omo training session na course no ye won say legends no eco training grounds ntimo a mo Kessben television we Brazil omo last training Carlo Ancelotti prepare boys no na ye hu legends mienu Ronaldo, Luis Nazario de Lima, and Rivaldo. Omo eboaye ema Brazil eje World Cup nti omo na ye hwe omo Kessben television so omo de obani munyan akota training session course so ko share boys new kwan say e doable say World Cup no omo so ebetimi akọ na omo akwakoji omo gibi ache no so Brazil no matter the occasion World Cup no untimi emmo favorite wabra wo yi Brazil edin enso afri mu we eye players ahodo a omo eje World Cups ni bia omo koye any players think okasa say we a friendly game omo lose 2-1 against France omo share against Croatia na confidence no encourage na World Cup no omo enso entimi enkonkoje Argentina Leo Messi enra last training session on fan ho anjimu de na so enanko for Kensia Argentina and Zambia airborne no when we say Leo first friendly game about so last week against Mauritania off the bench and a buyer and manager person on started Leo Messi against Zambia. Messi World Cup with in the last major tournament or at the Argentina on say or hand hoping 10 now with training grounds now we relax and then and our friendly game and so so Argentina or and Zambia and airball and Ghana Black Stars and the D-man shaft of Germany in the boy Stuttgart friendly game. After the game coach Otto Addo Yasakeno and all the 3 goals match highlights and a year and jetting or a penalty Ghana against Austria and so or committee another penalty another handball and Kai Havertz a converted before the break and Germany a take lead ye buy ya pep and Ghana a benya equalizer Nemum a car 2 minutes our match na bene and Germany enya the winning goal a share Ghana by 2 goals to 1 until Holland goals man last 7 games for Germany omo edin kunmu pa na World Cup no omo so ka favorite no omo metimi agye Germany aka ho bi nemom enra Germans no na omo enye so much impressed as a ball omo boy no and shada and so kroma nani Didi Hamann or a retired footballer says so or a pandit or say Germany omo fullbacks no enye number 2 no enkoye number 3 enkoye team no problem kakra e wo ho enra omo impress no kakra omo impress no momientie Didi Hamann.
We have problems, yeah. The moment they play with Ty and Schlotterbeck, I think up until the last game, they didn't concede a goal for the last 4 or 5 games. They conceded 3 against Switzerland the other day, 1 today. Fullback position is a bit of a problem, but Kimmich will probably play right back. But then when Craig mentions the players or the talented players, yes, we've got talented players. But if you look at them now, Voltimade hasn't scored a goal, I think, all year. I think he hasn't scored since December for Newcastle. Wirtz has been a disappointment since he went to Liverpool. So these are 2 of the key players, and they haven't been performing. Havertz just come back from injury. He played a few minutes for Arsenal in the last few weeks. We don't know how many more minutes he's got. Sané, who doesn't even get a game, he doesn't even start for Galatasaray. He's still in the squad. He started
Didi
the
Hamann
game.
or a former midfielder Emma the D-man shaft and I analyze the game and a course so Stuttgart Germany show 2 and the name of fullbacks or my impression game na course no players no bi wo ha almost share goal a che pa ka have it o Liverpool a enko yoba national team nso a form no and share any strosa against Switzerland or make a contribution na so any enra or yeraye against the Ghana Black Stars nemum Mario Mercury ono aye Netherlands ni a no bo e ma Chelsea also enra de as a neutral fan Germany team no omo ya de pa World Cup we or tepo Germany say omo betimi aye bibi mo me ntie Mario.
The only thing is that what I can say, being a Dutch boy, I think the Germans are always up there. It doesn't matter. Even like what Greg highlighted, you understand, the team might not be, you understand, in the capabilities of the years that I've seen going along in the time that Didi played there. But I'm just saying, like, as a German, you know, that country always seems to make sure that they're ready when they need to be ready. And less that the quality maybe could be not, you understand, what it prior was to it, but if you can substitute 8 players, you understand, and bring up almost a whole new squad and then go and play against the African nation that is trying to play a certain tactic in the sense of like trying to hit you on the break, and you still manage to play the game, of course, they should have finished the game off. I think that's why the game became different. But if I look at Germany, I always put them up there. I'm always worried about them, and it will never change. So the only thing is that
Mario Mercury, a former Chelsea, player, Netherlands, you know, and a Germany team na baso say California impressed. Nanso ono de Odembeka Cathedrals omo a work up betimi agino or the Germany enso aka ho bi yenko England. Arsenal players no are withdraw from the national team in all between 10 to 11 players across all the national teams and the Arsenal players no omo are withdrawn for eka say Mikel Arteta and Ashe players no kutupa say omo say danka so mepra na omo withdraw because Arsenal ebe say omo J League Champions League FA Cup enra Gabi Agbonlahor former Aston Villa player be kan say was English FA no edem raba na sa players omo withdraw for national team na no ban ekomo so mo be ntie Gabi Agbonlahor.
I don't think it's right, Ali. I feel that if I was part of the Premier League and I make a decision, I'd bring in a new rule. You miss the next league game available if you pull out of international duty. And I'll tell you something, Ali. Players will stop pulling out. Playing for your country, like you know more than anyone, Ali, is an honour.
Yes.
If I'm Harry Kane, I'm speaking about this and saying, come on, guys, let's not go back to what we've done 4 or 5 years ago where players are pulling out non-stop. I get it. Arteta doing everything possible to win these trophies he wants to win.
Gabi Agbonlahor or draw for national team camper. The next game I also our club level no. Ni kwa sempen for Emma Obo e ba na Sadia and the players number mienu say omo withdraw F national team a also Sadia we nyina no emwa Nemo Martin Keown ono a former player say oye pundit also managers ne say club managers no are very smart and omo catch players ne say omo sonso omo ho because World Cup no e ba so sama ntumi fa so bo no emo Arsenal and any club manager so catching player e draw for national team a untumi emblem no say Alex Ferguson nyina no aye brebi etwam no omo aye bi pen ni kwan say blame Arteta.
Looking back, because Ferguson seemed to pull their players out of various competitions. But I was told at 36 years of age, you've got to decide now, man. You can't play. You're too old to play for international football. Pull out of it because something's going to give. So that was the only time I felt any real pressure. But Jim, no, look, there's lots of players that have been stepping out of international football, and it has to be sensible because we want to see the best of them in the summer. They want to play in all these competitions. They want to be at their best.
This is what club managers so omo catch players summary drop from the national team. Where also amejna na akopem sen aso ye akofa cement vital kratos ma ibape to aso amono.
Yeah, say obenya bie na onso anonom na etimi aboa no. Sa everyone was why can want me cement vital herbal mixture and then the capsules no. E dry yedma wontini mu. E dry uyo obi a sabi o mema sem e da from team keja. Be man ntimi man mu so kra. Be man ntimi pega no ho. Uye be ma sabi woni obehiem. Na sia no waje mu a nso e dry ye kanfo de amount. E dry ye dry e be boa ma wontini na timi asore gina so. E be ma moja de pusane wo be man mu ama. Be man timi asore gina so ye. Na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo. Obi bia sabi oni atinka so your bar so your bema we here edro cement vital herbal mixture and capsules and emna ne dey agan ni bi kona koto binom watinka ayira na tikopra kona koto edro ni bi nanom na bohu sabi edro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei we ye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono ma pichikom o how pa kese pa so your bar na wo kom fichire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a aduru bɛboa wo ɛyɛ Semence Vital Herbal Mixture kɔna kɔtɔ aduru no binom bɛma wo mfitikɔ no bibia yɛ kama de ama wo afei so wote yaw ɛwɔ mfitikɔ mu a aduru bɛboa wo ɛyɛ Semence Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule afei so obi wɔ ma sɛ bi wa akɔgya ne nan no na mogya di akyire woyɛ ɔbaa na wote saa da bia hu mogya no tie ne yie paa sɛ mogya no yɛ gɔn bright red we no ka sɛ bright red a ɛna sɛ do betumi aboa ma mogya no nyinaa to atwa ɛde ama wo kra afei so obi nso a sɛbi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan sɛ sciatica wo sciatica ɛduro betumi aboa wo ama yaw ne twetwe na ɛwɔ no nyinaa ɛtumi ate akɔkra no ɛyɛ agan Semence Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules. Ɛduro no ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ ntini mu na enuane nnuro bi wɔ ɛduro wɔ mu a ɛboa papapapapapapa yɛfrɛ no nitric oxide sɛ nitric oxide no wonya ɛba wo nipadua mu a ntini bi emu asi ntini aka atare ɛba bebiem ɛba behuru ntini no ama ntini no atumi ada wo mogya atumi de afusa ne osisi ɛna ɛyɛ a yɛwɔ neurotransmitters a sɔne firi adwene no ho ɛna ɛba ɛno na sɛ obi te yawa na sɛ okɔ pains bi mu a na saa neurotransmitter no atumi aba abɛboa ama pain na sɛ yaw no atumi akɔ fam ɛduro ɛwɔ nyanenuro bi wɔ mu a ɛtumi release neurotransmitter yɛfrɛ no endorphin na saa endorphin ne ba sɛ osisi ɛna yaw yaw na wote no ɛwɔ osisi mu no ɛduro ɛba abɛ stop ne nyinaa yisu dopamine na bɛyi yaw ne nyinaa firi hɔ kɔ ɛde ama wo enti sɛ osisi yɛ a ɛduro ɛwɔ sɛ ɔnom ɛyɛ agan Semence Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules ɛduro agye award yɛnim deɛ yɛka ho asɛm no 2022 Best Waist Pain Product of the Year 2023 ɛduro saa agye award ɛfa sisi yadeɛ ho 2024 yɛsa agye yɛsa hwɛ anim sɛ afei di anim nyinaa so yɛbɛsa agye award no woyɛ bɛrima na wopɛ sɛ wonyina soɔ no gyina so pemee wabla wobɛnom aduro no sima kakra bi akyi a frɛ yɛ number no a ɛgu screen ase no wofrɛ number no a yɛbɛne wobɛkasa kama ne akyɛw sɛdeɛ wobɛsi anom aduro no na anim atumi aboa ama bibia yɛ kama ama wo afei nso baabi a bɛnya bi atɔ no yɛde gu screen so na mmom tie ne yie paa sɛ wowɔ Kumase ɛne ne patam wowɔ store wopɛ sɛ wotu bi tɔn a baabi a ɛdi kan ɛyɛ PFA Pharmacy New Road Junction wɔ na PFA Pharmacy wɔ store kɛse a wobɛnya aduro bi atu wɔ hɔnom akɔtɔn afei Colinac ɛwɔ Ashtown ɔne Dani Herbal ɔmo nyinaa wɔ Ashtown kɔ hɔ Fredimens ɛso okay ɔno nso bɛma obi atɔ afei nso Sambora ɛwɔ Kadetia Gate 3 ne opposite pɛɛ ɛduro ɛyɛ aduro a ɛba bɛboa ɛyi saa ɔhaw nyinaa firi hɔ akɔ ama wo enti pɛ bi akyiri kwan tɔ agan a ɛkyerɛ sɛ agyan no pɛ bi tɔ na ɛnkɔtɔɔten ɛma wo na nso nya wɔ ahoɔden pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛda mo ase
no kwasema efin bi ani ho sɛ Semence Vital agan ɛyɛ duro pa mo ntungu so na yɛnom na ɛbɛboa yɛn amemema no yɛgyina so akɔtɔɔten yɛnto aso ɛwɔ amana ne dia Rafael Guerrero confirm sɛ this season been the last season ɛwɔ Bundesliga obɛfiri Bayern Munich ne yɛtete sɛ Benfica ɛne club a Rafael Guerrero ɛnso ɛbɛtumi adjoine Douglas Costa ɛyɛ former Juventus player na ɔse Juventus be qualify for the Champions League. Dodo na ebedina Dusan Vlahovic ho. Enti Vlahovic na wababa no a very good news because omo here so many goals. Vlahovic so the on time set chances enti ni inclusion perfect. We recover at the right time. Juve ebe be qualify for next year Champions League no. A lot ebe depending on Dusan Vlahovic. AC Milan omo a defender Matteo Gabriel ne ho to no enti weekend way AC Milan and Napoli game na Barcelona want me NC akan because when me and recover on time the plan still on hano Matteo Gabriel onya available for the big game AC Milan versus Napoli. Inter Milan pushing omo ene Real Madrid kasa say Nico Pass no omo epe enti omo nje no FF common sem na omo fam omo Inter Milan already yabeka say some of the English pundits recommend say Nico Pass Arsenal for Enkofana no panel or we Hargreaves and in some way betuja and say Inter for no so push pa say I'm betting enya Nico Pass Real Madrid per se obekọ mo team no for next season mo boy no o so say ahwe okọ na wanya bi enso antimi ambo Joao Felix say oh the time our Chelsea no na ne je ho o Philip pa ne mo ball no na on sheda anya bi mo na osuro say okoso atena Chelsea a World Cup no Portugal for emfa ne nko anu nti ana osoro hye ya say so ball ne ball ewo Saudi Arabia Al Nassr kwanso no enema ekoya Portugal ya ton safari nti aye minute ena World Cup nti ana free Chelsea omo football club no akoye no ni madu eke the plan ye be kan ye say ensheda enye so serious bia English FA Cup baso this weekend Arsenal be access say ehun be hia say omo be no more rest and answer omo ebetim ayisu na Elliot Anderson ono Man United omo priority obo the ball at the man Nottingham Forest for the equal to £100 million. So no sika Man United for pay boy no kwadia omofa emra £100 million. E sika endorse for a midfielder like heavy midfield on the ball at the first Elliot Anderson. Sikano okay, and as I said, yeah, Unya player Ketua Wabra on spend that much in think of for as that's a amount now. First for AJ Gary Neville Cross said player on sheda enya ni position on national team na denti hena yeah this a huge amount no na yakwakoto no Sandro Tonali and I'm the total package Osika Newcastle for AJ on Nagasa weekly wage no Amama United for no so as a car ewo Tonali home and tamon for money and chebe before na omokope midfielder ball no ball name oka ni bibia boma e ball no enso enkostrosa Joao Cancelo why Wallen say obeteki salary cut about 70% off na waje kakra bi ne was stay or Barca or ball the ball at the Emma Barca on loan from Al Hilal Saudi Arabia so stay after the loan deal alonti say Barca for the beka say yeah obe we even the salary ni bi na waje ketua bi Barca for the Hilal for no heavy dia only problem bi asa obe stay Marcus Rashford pushi say Man United for be turn okrakra e drama Barca sa 30 million euros no Barca for any sika omo edit any boy any person still Barca nti was start here otu am celebrate ya Man U for any Barca be ko brinkum na next year no wakoso remain as a player at the ama Barcelona Robert Lewandowski Saudi Arabian clubs na tuagun so pa omo ahwe ne contract mo say sama obey free agent omo say Juan Laporta any de ko pese o say there na so Saudi clubs no monitor no AC Milan Juventus so e wo GDA pass ya Serie A no ebe si Lewandowski nto mo so nya na wo mo epepa Florentino Perez club president Real Madrid on Dani Cavalier ebe hia 1-on-1 na the contract no o mahwe somebody may extend beyond next season. Chelsea monitor Fabregas the situation will come because Liam Rosinia no one for Chelsea and qualify for next year Champions League na and ya likely said obeto so Fabregas or your former Chelsea player on him Chelsea team no pa or no one of the managers or mom and so monitor and yet Fedia Gro Cra award other Roma some day a dozen AAP name Osman Mamma dia Mary Mangrove.
All right. I'm only the bit more small. Apart from that, in small baby, when you small and na and I had the Oda in ye. Patron. Mr. Manon, the bit more small. Apart from that, mean small baby.
Smamolak.
Okay. And the police need be a business or bank or multi credits.
Okay.
Now, all through serves now by Anna, Mzana so. Omoyi honum
saloon
nimu honum be so difficult. What is this? Oba so I don't know so no nimse police in ba saloon
okay
this is no who am no dwane
I dey know why
me so the mo so be sports honum Abrade otis
oh me treat ade
let me share for mo me police na go wura bank go
police ni nti
anti no dwane na fusia how you ni ya udwane ade the if you have police in your baby I want to buy
yes the police is your friend
the police is your friend what the police for is kasa who will be on my grandmother yeah bravo sir Oswaka The police is your friend.
Yeah.
You didn't know who police know.
Also, when I call the one and
yes.
Oh, yeah, BB. And I'll call me escort you.
Yeah.
Nah, and come on, your question. Oh, you know,
Abra. The police was gonna assist you in them. In Daddy, or I want to me back or that was also about Abraham or come bank going
running for cover. Safety first.
All right. Yeah, to also the Amamo Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, 92.9 Accra. Na mo share DSTV 364, Go TV. Musabekan channel 121. Messages no eba before translate na fi yahwe eye nsem no mu enso kakraba. Before that, yanko ni what scientific herbal hospital na yene a doctor for nko din komo kakra. Yeba enchukra.
Dr. Nimoni said you wouldn't need what scientific hospital no. Yari biara obi efema onya no ye no. Eno na Nyankopon enam menema doctors for so eye a research about enhabaya Nyankopon ede adom ye eye enupapa Nyankopon adomunti. So ube piem ni what scientific hospital nkwade a yari bia wo femu bia no. Se empo ewo mogam ne esi eni aduro kra Onyankopon enam yenso ebema ho atɔ kra.
Ya so ha de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam edu di amount se di kokono na emu ye do to afidi so me afidi ni omu hwehwemu me ye hu ade pote ya di yade ne brewo na se me hu enya yare na di woni badua no so te be ye so yare na ma wa to yare ase wo de edi di ni se di badua ase wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani what scientific hospital Dr. Fobi su ya dwuma ne se enubuna eni no tan a obo ade ede dwumye no yenye mu nhwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo ma friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye mfa frem no emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abem kidney no essay yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban ede dialysis a kidney no asay akodu den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem ewo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban ene nyama bi efra ede ma wo a ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar ekosuru pii no eno so aboa ama etimi abafum ebi na wo hwɛ misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no a onya tenkan kora so ho ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no wo ba ehyemu a ehyemu ana adwo eno obo so atese ne bema no ensore kora ebi na e no bi oda so a wo no yo ba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebi na e fibro na kosi a wo no kwan ana wakwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosie mo ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebuo ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema bi na ho nsuo e na wo form nkwawa no e wo form low sperm count na obu okura beba beba ne ho nsuo mo no na emoa no be friend se spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidi ade ehwemu beda di amye wo se problem bi wo no mo a ni atimi ehu aduro na afi aduane e be kyerɛ ho adi pressure nti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie ntimi bo amane obi nso hwɛ me na ne die stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi okasa na pampan boni die kyerɛ frɛ no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wanyi obi opɛwase obetimi akade a kyerɛ wo a ade bedi unya okasa bia na obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years ekɔ ni mo no o prostate na ekese prostate enlargement eba sauda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade akye emane nka achi emye nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere nti manya adagye amo ya de dia nyadidie seni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie ede twe enubena ena fa hode ni fra haban mu ede saw ya de ma wo a na eyeni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction ya Dansura Bank no ene bi ene mehwe enkran so ye wo ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 08 7687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 08 7687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
All right, Yensan, Mamunina Kwababium, Emra, Midfield Action, Kessben, Television, so. Dear and our deba, na Adrin Chao debano, and so any dear him. All right. The second of Otoado is not as important as his successor. We must be keen on who takes over, because once we make a mistake, it's going to haunt us for years. For me, I think an interim coach will be better option for now, and later appoint a competent, well-proven, and experienced substantive coach who will demand respect and also help groom our young coaches like Lai, Desmond Ofer, and the rest to take over when he is gone. Michael Ablekuma na Ediwe Abre Yen. Ese enmenimu ye me prepare ho. Ya appoint interim coach. No be adwuma no na later atuabo na yape. Coach nim deɛ ɛwɔ soro yie paa na the Black Stars ahyɛ ne nsa ma ɔno koraa no abɛgurumu ɛyɛ yɛ local coaches no bi young ones na ɔmo nso ɛba soro no. Zekov Mohammed was a good morning, boss. Otuado sacked. In fact, this is the best decision that Ketokreku and his GFA have taken since he assumed office as the GFA president. Thanks to him for listening to the good call of many Ghanaians. No Matramakwe again. Kosi Apia is never the option now. Oh, okay. Also, and so I don't know. Let's go for an elite coach of a winning mentality, because I understand the government is ready to spend. Anyway, thumbs up to the Ghana's number one goalkeeper, Benjamin Asare, for the outstanding performance against Germany yesterday. More fire, Ben. Zekov Mohammed, they are also Ekukurubae and Yamano Etra Aguno. Quickly, good morning. Richmond Accra, La, Unadiwe Abreye. Sir, if the nation have to pay Otuado compensation, then the government should use the money from the ESCO and the president at the World Cup for that. Should use the money for the ESCO and the president of the GFA at the World Cup for that. Sir, okay. Also, I drink no. USA and Ananabuahi, Ohio, USA the way Abba, what has gone wrong for the sack of Otuado by the GFA? It's too late because the GFA refused to hear the public cry calling for the sack of Otuado and his technical team after the World Cup qualification. By the way, the Black Stars are coming to the World Cup to play only 3 matches and come home. Nana Boat in Ohio, USA. Nana, wana mobile team no support woman. Who say about 3 matches? Wow. Okay. Enti Meko Franklin Tema Gulf City no way aba na fiye di enkomo kakra Otuado and his technical staff are not serious. I'm glad that the sports minister stepped in for his sacking. He didn't play any better attacking football against Germany. But yeah, he talked about the fact that the team was unlucky. A team that cannot create chances, switch from defense to intensify his attack, must not be taken serious to be a head coach of a whole senior national soccer team. Okay. Franklin Tema Gulf City Unadiwe and so Brayen. And again, that banano. Sisi and hot pa wo krum hanyina. The abarano edea esi di hunkomo ansana de akanyina no ye de atoaso e de amamo. Kojo man watching live from Roman Hill. They should appoint Mourinho for only the World Cup so that we will beat England because of Sir Franco Naro. All right. There also the free Roman Hill Abre no Kojo Manu. Okay. That banano.
First,
yes.
2 messages, no. Okay, the ESCO members, no, and as a GFM penny for the secretary coach in the compensation, can you bad cry, said you? Can you bad? Come be taking good decision at the Amagana football. Common taking decisions are or more personal interest, but they will think about the interest of Ghanaians. Tia do almost can you tria because you know.
Yemfa esku ni FA president sika na mfentua identity.
Because
Omone first FA Omasaki coach ana is that the practice say Saki coach bia FA ni esku ana esku ni president ni sika na ditua compensation ma coaches. FA we ni first FA Omasaki coach. So why say we the yemfa when Omusika na ditua coach?
Because you know
if say compensation
because we omofa coach no omo nim say adwuma na omo de ne ba be no ntimi nye na omo nim from day one say adwuma Ghana say fata say obi be ye coach ode ye no na omo nim say coach Otado ntimi mfa enye. You know, they knew from the very first day say if Ghana really want to move on, if Ghana football want to move forward, if you want to see the Blaster in the next phase of world footballer, the right man for the job ni Otado. Again, omo criteria na omo de to also omo de pe coach no. Otado nye coach you know. Now, that criteria no what it takes to be part of that criteria na omo de coach adwuma na ma no. Inti no omo nim say adwuma no ntimi nye. And I said you still and untina de bia na Ghana for so omo mpam no no omo ntimi mpam no. And you know, enye Otado nko a ye hwe the appointment omo de aba open na time. Na you know go to our national teams from under 17, under 20, under 23, local blaster, edibesi blaster. Omo ne pam coach kwesi apia na omo de sika akono bae. Ena jinwa after sika akono omo de Milo bae. Ena Milo omo de Chris bae. Jinwa ena omo de Otado aba. Nti wo look at the appointment. Natural resource omo de Ghana for. Na hwe blaster and say ekọ nanima na eba nachi. And you know the most unpopular appointment of it all was the appointment of Otado. You know Otado played 2 games, qualified us to the World Cup, went to the World Cup, played 3 games, won only 1. Said you why is Otado you who so be the Ghana pe coach yakwa kofu Otado. A country I what that status. A country you belong to the very best in Africa. Say you coach a coach Otado never coach Blasters. Only what it takes to coach the Blasters. And some penny folk of father by Genoa. We're going to pay compensation. This is a country and you one national team so my tournament every for 2-3 years. Almost like crying triamo. But you be neskadia kutia compensation. And it is the reason why I'm saying that Omo appointed, you know, we cannot talk about Otado alone and leave the appointees. If any technical team members no omo fa coach de maye no. Coach ya papa be no omo fa de amaye. Resource no omo de be te say. Se jo enkoye, CK field, Chris Hilton field, Milo field, Otado antimi amfa ya anko. Afcon mpo. For 20 years, not the BI Afcon Otado antimi amfa ya koya Afcon. Say a bobo on any omo nya dia intimi show bia. Say you see nya Chad nya Central African Republic. Niger kra ba be say a record. Angola kra ba be say a record. Inti senka ye omo sika. Ena general enka omo de fa coach. Enka I don't think they will appoint Otado to be the coach of the Blasters because Otado knew what it takes to coach the Blasters. Forget he qualified us to the World Cup. Group na ekoto no. Your local coaches here in respect to Omo crowd could have qualified us. Says that you no be bomb attack ni home match ni akobo ni neutral grounds. Charge them. Some of the local coaches would have qualified us to the World Cup. And he said, yo, so man for coach ya obefete the standard coach ya ni mu odu a obeti bi akoye ni nom kofo Otado no. Knowing very well say he's not cut for the job. Knowing very well say can the coach di akoye ni ma eni Otado no. It is the reason why I'm saying that. In the general FA ni the omo abua ma ye ball no say ya na say na hu ya nim ye. Into the issue of general me back to so that is for the first message. On the issue of at do World Cup ni nyai. Yeah, time no ya bend do say do ye die. 2 days to the World Cup Spain pam coach. 2 days to the World Cup Spain pam coach. Inti ye nyai ya ben ene ya was think ye permanent fine. Otoado nanko ini kwase nke efo na adwuma kra ne nke wo se ye pam ne ntem ni kwase ye fo na adwuma se o ma ye blaster adwuma
coach our president say yan kidnap no airport na o ma ye adwuma no wo say ni kwase nke efo no that time no dey so say no bia mra okay after oh sir
Franco was not bad
na so no abeka na dey no na
abeka na men kan say ya draw 2 against Nigeria and yan kidnap coach for Christ's sake we qualified to the World Cup e ko duru quarter final stage ye na Nigeria national team about 2 matches na Nigeria Lesotho mu kran show Nigeria Benin in show Ghana and Nigeria about match about draw mienu enu tu yan kidnap coach Nigeria Sejo Nigeria o ma di AFCON 3 e ade 4 Lesotho ni Benin mu se Nigeria nti say ye na Nigeria about draw Sejo Otoado na Nigeria about 3 matches 4 matches no Otoado na Nigeria about o ma sheni 2 no aduro 2 on che Nigeria Otoado big team be na African Otoado ase no big team be Mali o mun ka big teams in Africa Nigeria for no o ma bo no o ma ya big no o ma bo 4 times one winning 1 match against them so general minti min kasi en kidnap sa coach no ko onye hwe de kidnap no sa wo she Mali na wo she Comoros na wo she Madagascar na wo she Chad matches ne kwa ye bono neutral grounds asejo unye bibi so nkubia nti minka yen kidnap ne fo no and in the first place ajo countries na omu coach Ghana level no omu coaches na omu coach so to aduduru obia ko teams countries no omu Ghana status no omu coach ne so to aduduru obia nti general yen kidnap ne fo no me and the minka ho Mr. Otoado ya ye ni favor che bia apart from Ghana nobody o person ko nanim and the national team ko nanim at the level of Ghana will appoint coach Otoado so I wasn't part of those people and me cut the issue of timing Otoado ka 3 days kwa na nke ebe ko work up na nke pamu na nke no 3 days adane kura ebe kwa ko duru Canada na ye pamu na nke no nke no he doesn't deserve to coach the Blasters. Let's not reduce the national team to an ordinary side. Sorry, we are not Chad. It is the Blasters. That is the level. Sergio, quarterfinals of the World Cup, that is the level. 4 times Africa champion, that is the level. And then you Chad in Madagascar and Benin, that be any level. 2 days, Mrs. Spain, Pam, warm coach. Abraham no Moko World Cup. 2 days. Miniso Biba say they played at the round of 16. They were defeated by Russia. Ghana ko World Cup they could do round of 16. Ye team we ye bebo say. It is a joke. Sack no massacre Otoado spot on. It was long overdue. Otoado ya the national team na chera mo de agrache sedo. Ade we played an improved game. Germany omun grow bia ho say de no omun grow ye ho ne da. Sedo. Germany national team obi a wa hwe omun bia ni mo omun grow team bia ho say de no omun ye training ne da. Omunye Peter say Germany 4 ball flex they don't know how to do it. Yana no training. Omu very direct and purposeful. But then on Germany 4 ball flex antis juggle with the ball. You know, India. Until let's stop, we played an improved game.
No, better game. Would you compare Austria game now?
That one was side, but defensively, collectively, no.
Yeah.
And I mean, defensively.
Well, who said Black Stars performance and Rano, no better change. The game against Austria. Well, who is that?
Better in terms of scoreline. Better in terms of collective defense. But you know, Germany for critique chance.
Seriousness on the part of the players, commitment. Well, who will be as who shake game money brain.
And I say collectively defending, yes. Resource, yes. But you know, Germany critique chances to Austria. But now Germany created more chances than Austria. Game now they were not clinical. Austria for fire near growth to say the Germany here and run. Until for that aspect, if you are looking at the tactical play and you are saying that we improve collectively in terms of defending, yes. We improve collectively in terms of the numbers behind the ball. In terms of our counter-attacking game, yes. But I have not seen the German team. Or do be dear across at the end of no more. Into Otoado, dear Sejo. Ya ena dom, ya buano, ya enriching the CB. And no betim the akope. Malawi muni Lesotho buno mune nam for muni bi baby ejina e ho betimi dia kwa kofa ho ba se jo se ye pese ye koye nim edru Baby again and EBA resi a bedroom dia. Obviously, I was see a move beyond Otado, and for me, the decision I'm taking the right decision. Machiremu said timing will not come in here. Yewohana Carlos Queres, 3 months to the AFCON. If you fuck fan or don't ball finance. Yehu, the Ivorian national team in the tournament, or my pam coach, they are winning. Maka Spain, they 2 days to the World Cup. Or more pam William Lopetegi, they played in the round of 16 of the World Cup. Into Otado, pam on the general. It's a good decision, and I think they've done really, really well. At least, you bring your confidence. The team itself and the players itself, you bring your confidence. And yeah, general, you born a bar, you be a qua. Nesha Ghana ni be a team see a quack Japan, I say, said you, you coach, over Comoros and Washe, over Madagascar and Washe, over Central African Republic, 3 countries now, maybe no Washe, over Mali no Washe, Ukushi, Japan, you're quite weep. Ya kwa away anu mabogu Japan abogu mu, Korea abogu mu, Australia abogu mu, Germany abogu mu. World Cup ni mo ne Ghana. Nti se pese ekọ ye nim dia general. Oto aduja na ye jana kwan mpanim for no ano no. It's long overdue, but general better late than never.
There ain't no more confidence Oto adu musa. AFCON kra no went man fire and qualify still. No more confidence on mu. Minim de ba dia. Omo na se busa mpanim for na se busa omo. But wo hwa de ba dia. There na ma obia mpeno. Na FNO that confidence in the coach. So between the Yako.
Oh, General, so was a warm interest in here. And they didn't want to accept that they never appointed a good coach. Was a warm interest in here. And they didn't want to
Black
accept.
Stars win here FN interest. Then Ghana for the interest.
Not winning here anyway. Yes, I want to see everything.
I'm just say or several interest, babe. Because Black Stars win here. Hey, money in any FN money.
And I'm saying we are not winning. Say, a money in energy. FA popular decision by no take Ghana for support. Popular decision by almost quite 3rd term Ghana for you now, so let's say 3rd term in Omuti. Omu yen to be afo. Otado omu fan obi aka so otado omu fine. Time no obi aso omu pam otado so mampam. Into they only care about their personal interest, not the interest of Ghana.
Dr. Franco Naro. Also, initial comments to add sack and
General, I think personally, me is sad for country Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very sad for our country, to be very honest with you. I ask myself, are there any year because are there not obvious obienim ubisa ho say so Germany game no and Austria game no and painful who say Utuado Indru ho untumi mfa yenko World Cup no ana did we need the Australian game and the Germany game to convince ourselves say anyimbia Utuado ntumi nya adwuma na so clear on the walls there be America ha say football na ye born general players in there I just want mine in and I'll be to my selected from but coach there all over the world. Baby a coach free be a bit macofano. Inti duru brea u team no kre mo hana no ape coach anymore do. No when your balance kakra near the aye. I agree with Andy perfectly. Say for the start, na Otuado shouldn't be the coach for the Black Stars because Black Stars no of our mind Ghana is the highest level of our football. Enti players crebe from more Black Stars no aje so mabu Bobby or bebia me hu say omunim bonum betuma bo ansane atuensa from enti se wo kofa coach amna be coach Black Stars of Ghana aje so wa coach bi or baby aye bi ama wo hu say ampa onim ye na wo gire no so akofa no say nia wo ye enti wo sefata say ye de national team ni hye wonsa. So the obvious question is, before Otuado was even appointed for the first time, a dang Nana Waye as a coach, and Unti Jina Sokofano. On heady team Biada, not even a tier 2 side as a head coach. The gentleman is a scout and no Borussia Dortmund or no coaching rank anymore. At the time we're picking him, he's the 7th in the ranking order. Na sabi Dortmund head coach cross or a Black Stars coach eso sene ya na ye kwa kofa coach a wokɔ Dortmund coaching staff no mo rank here on the top 7th. Yes, he came to play a playoff against Nigeria. 2 games draw, courtesy of away goal, we qualify. Yes, GDA, at that point, after that emergency interim, obey, na bebree adwene sɛ wabɛyɛ awie nkɔfo obi mmra ɛna argument at that time sɛ sɛne wasi de abɛ qualify no after the 2 games no ɔbɔyɛ no yɛmfa yɛnkɔ yɛkɔɔ here we failed woefully ɛna group phase yɛ free general anyɛ sɛ bi otuado ɛde yɛkɔɔ kata na anyɛ yie no ɔkɔfa team bi akɔɔkyi ama bi a ne mmɔde mu akɔ soro nti yɛbɛka sɛ this is an improved otuado after the kata na ankɔ yie no he went back comfortably as part of the technical staff of Dortmund. No improvement, no addition, no evidence of the guy improving as a coach anywhere. And to be said, who say, "Ba oba katana obe feli yeno." A day in BM no yentia yesaka se chinchina yebesa kofane denaba. Fast forward, the guy comes in. Yebebo African Cup of Nations qualifiers general. Ghana ni Sudan. Niger, Angola. Baba Yara go Prameso, Ubisa Brighton Becker, Eddin Pass, Obi Baba Beshaye, or Baba Yara, Black Stars. Yetiha, Nea Beshaye. Accra Sports Stadium, Yetiha, Nea Beshaye. Amina any mobile qualifiers in the general. Sudan acquaintance in the chrome, ni Timo, ni chromo, ye mo league. Ni players in the Sukranya days home to Tukway. Akosi happy a friend from no Mako Shia or Qatar, and now Saudi, no my camp. They come here and beat us. 4 teams, I know about 6 matches, and another 3 teams now, you know about 6 matches. You are winning 1. Ghana rate a group only 3 points from 3 draw. Any serious country, a minor football done a commercial, and why do obey any so big coach in the coin? Straight up. Because if out of 54 countries, here per 24, now my Ghana and Kobe in a competition are only Egypt and Cote d'Ivoire and our Cote d'Ivoire basically is our birthright. Chese yen sweat yen mre and you qualify for AFCON. Yen Tumi and Kobe. It became so obvious that the time to let Otuado go was that time. But some way, somehow, the appointing authority, the GFA, came in and told us, guy, no World Cup qualifiers in the Oyadi in Tientoaso. Utie Honorable Kofi Adams, Oba in Commodie, na Bibia Daddy Pefe. Say, only GDA or Black Stars technical bench. Yet, Yamana Trahonum, and I feed ye, Yadimua and Abidu Sabri. You know, I got 71 days near starting World Cup. Yakofa coaches be brave abekano. Ano pay na many bright your boy kind Black Stars technical staff no. What the team manager ne equipment officer no be akama 18 human beings. 18 people. Abrofoni ene enuam ne akoma bom bebre all in the name of making Otuado look good and capable. The decision and answer adwin a buy a chrese papa no adwuman on to me. Controlling players in the Krabaya. Look, after 100 a day are you as a captain, he left. He's decided say, or the captains Nessa Pateo, or the San Jordan, or the Ama Kudus. Kudus wears the captain's armband for 1 or 2 matches. You answer it gets back to Jordan. There's no clear intent, no clear leadership. Enti Mimi Huni say, Nanke Nikwa say Otuado was about for the second time. Adeyem Ngwa Pan say, Yepe Amama 32 World Cup. We are one of the head coaches at World Cup in Qatar. And we a man with big balls as a coach. After the World Cup, you tell yourself, say, you have arrived. You've taken a team to the World Cup. And Tunsa Ama Meshe Borussia Dortmund technical staff as one of the scouts. You would have gone to take up a job as a head coach. Now you Sanu Ejuma. But Ninyinechi. They brought the guy back. And Ojak touchline. Bibia de na. Yani Niger ebo. Na Niger share one a free year take and or TC Park no sonana. I told myself, say, Otuado, Obunu hua bumfia. No bu o my Ghana bumfia. O nim se Ghana is so big. Say Ghana ni Niger bobo. Ghana the form one ateka. A coach is jubilating in the course of the game. What yes he park.
Nipa no Oshego na.
Jubilating.
Nipa no Oshego.
Oshego no ma hene for.
Oshema Ghana black.
Nti who was a head coach?
General.
Free. After that, where is Jerry free? Let's assume say what scout here kwada bi. Obo modern. Edna Beshe national team. Washego ama weniaje. Where is the boy? He's nowhere near the team. And it's not like even a project be a project and a results. So for me, that celebration alone was enough to say, Otuado enwe
jumane. We busa obeka say, dey no hu omo a nipa do no ano mu.
This question will be best answered by Ketias or Kreko at that point. Unim bibia de man sem ni uno. After say a brand new coach no. The criteria beto ho. Criteria listing near man the next Black Star coach should have. People are no more taking boxes, no, like experienced manager, a proven record of winning, then they design many beto. And Crawford apply people who were far better qualified per the criteria put forward by the GF, you know. Yes, sideline omunyina. Nipa na wa apply na on take box no bebre no ono na esa akọfa and ne buy. So it makes it difficult to answer that question. Say a day pa no mu hu ye general a day pa na GF the titiri the executive committee ne committee is pa almost so mun kofa coach no a day no mu hu ya mo set mo criteria not under any duress. Obi amfa tuonsi obi akon yes the next Black Stars coach na wo ba no and so you obi our coach o proving records who are winning with air teams why you say and Crawford mu fully qualified e be qualified bro super criteria. They did not even invite them for interview, let alone to say per the interview no ye hu de yepe wom no ye hu yan say ato applications ni nyina egu. Yet be to nchen Papa who to come and do the work. Why? No explanation to anybody. Ni nyina ne say otuado any person ye adwuma no. Na yatena hwa bo say how many friendly matches any yebebo. Coach for front oba no what kind of preparation? Because Otuado has done so much scouting. To kwaya kwasra players and then no ha e kire o Spain, and they kire o Germany, and they kire o England. Scout, the scouting in the brain. So the new manager now, Obano, is he going to do a new scouting? Is he going to build a new team? Or Kofrefufrana or Bayeden with some 71 days to go? And team say well Europe no Obia is serious almost season in Baby Edding pass even Ubako visit player is a problem. So general,
okay.
Send ya hono. Look, you can be happy, say, eventually, Otuado has been sacked. I'm not happy as my fellow Ghanaian has lost his job. But I think that, first of all, na onuru a jumana edino se omeyano. Ena, ye titi mwano, noa, susuma bedu sabri. Sa time ya ye inedi. Afeni ye namokope coach. Ebe teke even say yemfa ne sebe 2 weeks kura. Ene edibinya coacha. 14 off. The 71 days left. Tinipan benya adwumani wi a afei na oko sra players and nobody didn't come actually the ope. When general we have started failing before the tournament start. I said it here say in terms of talent, in terms of quality individual players, the current crop of players is the least, is the worst. They call World Cup. I call World Cup 5. Who the squad way to Germany 2006, South Africa 2010, Brazil 2014, now the back at 2022. In terms of quality, this is the worst. We are in our worst period. And Tikochi Krono so no my Jumacha or Bebre. We didn't plan well. And he say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. We have decided that we will fail to plan. So basically, we are planning to fail at the World Cup.
Yemrani Meshe, who next? ɛho nkɔmmɔ ansana yɛde deɛ aka no nyinaa nso abrɛ amanfoɔ. I'm Kobe from Accra. So the GFA took Otoado to Germany and left him there. Faakwa ɔkyekyere aboa no ɛhɔ a ɛna ugyae no. Can the Minister of Sports sack Mr. Ket Okrekutu? Isa Kobe Accra una wadi we enso abreye me got done Ashtown or say good morning please, with all due respect, pay attention to Andy Kem's assertion. All that he's saying is the truth of the matter. The GFA knew very well from day one that a sacked gaffer won't do the job. But where we are in a country where, because of politics and selfish interests, we wait for the good things to be exterminated completely before we try to find solutions for them. It's not only at the GFA department, but it cuts across every institution here in Ghana. Politics has destroyed and collapsed everything. That's my humble opinion. They're done Asante Newtown or they Abrey and Anope and so and Echa Eguno. Meko Mohammed, Elias, Labista, Joe. All this while we were looking looking on Otado. Okay. The Yoko must call the GFA this. Okay, Mohammed, being two message in Asio. Message in the Bayan and Mintia Tino, about Turmuna in Fabreme. May call Massachusetts. A year Kokusamin anyway, if free America members Massachusetts at the Abre Joe. I believe the reset shouldn't stop at Otoado. The entire technical team needs to be relieved as well. Better late than never, and at least something constructive can come out of the Black Star situation. But I'm hearing a talk about the possibility of appointing the Black Queens coach. Why that direction? Kwakusame, Massachusetts, and anyway, and so Abrayeng. Okay, but I'm going to na yenhwe who next? Why no busy appointing an interim coach? Obehwe na want to name our Black Stars and son of Tombo now appointed a substantive coach. Ni modi mono e wasuru ye papa amabehwe Black Stars. If you could say ma onko enya a technical team no ho obi o ho bia na boafo no mo boa no ma oyesa adwuma no yenyi nasia netu akonwa nasia twede right na yemfa foforo emra the immediate assistant no omunyina no ehye saki omo. I woke up to the sad news, but necessary at this moment, about the sacking of Otoado. The facts on the ground justifies the decision completely, but the argument of timing cannot be dismissed completely. His failure to qualify the Black Star to the last AFCON was a blot in his credentials, and just his antics and tactics are almost always questionable. Will the appointment of a new coach be the magic wand going into the World Cup? The end definitely justifies the means. Alaji Mama Salia, and so question Obusa de ato hono. Obusa say ye coach na free hono. And never ebe ko ye de ama Black Stars e World Cup na. And it's a big question. I say Barabeja for Mobwa ma ye is a question no so e free ho. Your problem thing na solve say they very good coach ba. Ghana problems solved now. I've now realized that God listens to our prayers. Thank God. Otoado, the best diamond scout, is no more the coach of the Black Stars. As he too went here, and I want to ekote akoko do bedwam. We've gotten our freedom now. Control and pass coach. Untie futuo. Play plans no nyina ashegu for Otoado. My the day are you shall go to the World Cup. Okay, you and if you Sunyai Zongo and so Opejawi and so they are brave. Kakrebin Tientium Mamma Mia. When I saw Serge Gnabry and Davids at the flanks for Germany, I knew the Black Stars laterals were in trouble. But much To my utter surprise, Akon especially was better. He made an assist as well. I don't need more clips or games to convince me that Prince Edukwabena has come to stay. With barely 60 days left before the month of June, Ghana's new coach can still solve a lateral and a central defenders conundrum. Irenti in the middle wouldn't be bad at all. I'm not being emotional, but glimpses of African samba soccer were glaringly evident last night, especially in the second half. Otto Addo's second coming is nothing but a pain to us. His sacking is long overdue. Good morning, Sani Saliu. The ones who are paid the Abreye. No. All right. As a twasso at the Mamo Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. All right. Ma minko and the kem hope you na menhwe amafo buzebuza questions be bria to minimum dey so betimi otiti nsem no be bria technical team the why next solve one na issues no yenhwe kakra bi na fe yento so.
Okay, number one, I don't think any of the technical members need to stay. You know, me no more kase yenye omo ho nyina akwan me no obi aya because said you omo dina TV issue. John Pencil say I can answer man. John Pencil say you should team secret about Ghana Premier League ya. You know, none of the teams, including those people in the helm of affairs, and now team will be coach on consider. Into why should that person be the assistant coach to the Blaster? Said you. Say it seems we don't show so much respect to the Blasters to say that they be American. Blasters now be so ordinary. Say you move the level of the Blasters. Say Kenesa Blaster near baby. Said you. Why ye Juma Jibu body ko when you me your opposition. When your baby you kukusuya Juma de baby ye Juma baby. Check all the national teams in the game. And your baby a kukusuya Juma. And the baby ye Juma baby. In the technical bench, I agree, Coach Desmond Fair did very well by winning all African games. But after all the African games, what has happened to our national teams are the man? You know, tournament going to qualify. Into see the new coach Badia, then Otoado assistants Nina Dino, you know, be a coin. Because Ghana and Kwana, Genoa, you will coach her, and penning phone in pass a coach in one day bones on yes, young Kofanko for Mecano. Meanwhile, is the problem. Yes, young Kofanko for Becano, and the boy I didn't grow for Becano on their performance, and so Kwana a coffin. After adding up the technical team, you got 5. You threw on your beji to a Babacano. Inti yede enipa bebre beka on you 2 matches I about you consider 7 goals near you. Inti for me, if people are calling for all the exit of the technical bench, me support. We need fresh people. Omo babe tasty the Blasters. I know. So people raise concerns. Because the be na the tactical continuity, the technical continuity. Ye be ni obi obetimi a brief omo. How are the system city? How new coach ni besi adapt? How are Blasters boy a game? Obi Beka said there be see jankrofori bi o at least in terms of your orientation and adaptability, those people can help the new coach coming on board. But say yo, and the football are quite rasa. Ye wo videos, ye matches are ye going in say yo. We have the videos over there. The coaches, the technical bench can sit back, watch the games, normal find a solution to our issues. And for me, if anyone is calling for the exit of the technical team, I don't think so. Bia deserves to staying forward. What performance have they put up? Say omo performance near the another and go to Adontina. Into your mom fire the omo babeka coach to Adon and no mom worrying at I feel that if we are opening a new chapter, we should open a new chapter and show these people the exit because more money in Tumpon, they failed on their job. Then you go to you the new coach you call you the new coach Ibano. Your problem
the problems nice I solved that now, yes.
Ye nim guasian ke benyan or World Cup, you new coach or ya de so better.
Okay.
Senko to ado ho a, se de nke besi ya share. Se nye new coach or ya de because you know ya everywhere mu de. they are capable of appointing a new any coach. Intimate or yeah, dear Shepherd. Because it is possible gradually meet me a quack of obi to yard at another. Every way they are capable of doing anything. It is in a new coach or yeah, dear. General, things can change at the World Cup. I don't think we are going to beat England. But I feel that for Panama, game on South Africa boy and Masai and Tobias, I call him bill. Seeing your coach or yeah, dear. We can perform well against Panama and probably stress Croatia. Inti Otoado de no need hope. No confidence in Ghana, no confidence in the Blasters. The fear factor and they be called bonte dia question grow from na frame. And now you who your identity, who our DNA, who the style that we want to play. But seeing a new coach, I know yeah, dear. I think the confidence will be back, the attitude of the players will change, and they be prepared very well for the World Cup. I don't think say and I will call World Cup and I'll be idea. England gave Gary Southgate 8 years when Timmy and form. Nigeria gave Ghana 5 years when Timmy and form. You need a very good coach that will understand the system, understand the players, craft a perfect system for them, and you go and exhibit at the World Cup because you know, say if a coach now, we should look beyond the World Cup. Because ye players who yen team for World Cup. Inti yen show be at least after the World Cup, obetimi build a very good team. Not the next after you qualify, you compete very well. That is where I'm looking at. Now, who is next? Foreign coach. Men pese meti local coach be a deal. Ye juma ne da on any local coach ase. Inti ye nyai se dina ye popo no debi. Ye mpe foreign coach don me ye juma na maye. Ye ti kroma ye hwe local league ye bo obi so cost the ball in ye fe. Inti let's not raise any issue about local coach. Yen try bonten. Ni mpe competent one. And you know even the local coaches one grand ye bonity. Coach Kwesi Appiah ye bonity your coach Sudan national team. And I don't think Nejuma why you know be there for the Blaster. Let's end it and let's open a new chapter. Yempe foreign coach or yeah there. Let's not bring Coach Kwesi Appiah name into the discussion. Let's not bring his name into the discussion. We need to move on. We need to open a new chapter. We need a very good coach. And let's open a new chapter. And I think a new foreign coach will do. Your foreign coaches we should bring those coaches on board. Nem peninfo share the state of our football. Hear the state of the national team. Hear the state of the Blasters. Na general, pe coach ya. Your problem are within the Blasters. No, obetimi aye team amaya. Obia who team ne wa abonte team ne be ya kono. Ghanaians be na confidence attitude of players will change. Enye coach ya be so more remote to control no. Na general why ya dia ball ne kra ye hwe obia ebe lose confidence in the Blasters. For me, a competent one. The underlying word is a competent one. Enye bronibia. The fact that I'm rooting for a white man does not mean say bronibia. We need a competent white coach. Onu ne betimi open a new chapter na dia maye. Onu ne betimi prepare a very good team dia maye. Onu ne betimi I'm making sure so prepare a team for the modern trends and Ghanaians. E benya confidence build in the Blasters na do etimi akọ For me those are the coaches me expect you on board.
Well, the coach be around which may handle the Black Stars as a Senegal no coaches omoji AFCON or Cote d'Ivoire, other countries. Encore for na head coaches no. You need be say Ghana, you know. The whole canon, right? In the young Cameroon. No, me can't say me no nya. Oh, can't
me answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Zika kono. Or your local coach. What was the end product? Uncle Yan Farmer. You know, Uncle Yan Farmer. Good. Yokofa Milu, no a foreigner. Uncle Yan Farmer. Yokofa Chris Houghton, no a foreigner. Uncle Yan Farmer. We open a new chapter. It was Coach Otado, Uncle Yan Farmer. But you see a problem here who near a local coach cannot do it.
Okay.
Intermediate. I'm not for a local coach.
Okay.
I feel a white competent coach would do.
Otuado can't help us in any way. No tactics, no style of play. There's no identity of play. You can't tell or show that this is the pattern that the Black Stars play. I think We are only going for a tourist tour, as the Nigerian said. I think Piso Musumani is better, far better than Otoado in terms of tactics and managerial skills. What is Andy's opinion on that? Yakub Ahmed, Diko, KNUST. Message also the Abreye and the long overdue best decision has been made. Some people say Ghana played well, but in my opinion, it's a big no. Seeing Germany play with flex and style like the Brazilians showed how they have underrated us. Wow. The big question is, who is next? Go, Black Stars. Onyx, oh, Onyx. Kwaku Eji. Unilever. Kwaku Eji in the sports. On fait, Niagara Kra. Unilever International. Onyx, and anyway, and so Abrayeng. All right. Mami kwa quickly. Me call Santi here. CEO. Sonia. Apia. Football. Okay. Joe, good morning. Yesterday's game was interesting. I'm happy Otuado has been sacked. He made the Ghanaian team too frail. I hope we appoint a better coach next time. Santi Hair, CEO, Sonia, Apia, and anyway, and so Abreye. So I mean, say, only workers need no, Mofidie no, Kessben. Na yɛkyi ɔmo nyinaa nso ɔmo nyinaa especially ne mu obi so nko abɛkya no hɔ ana
Santi here
yeah
apart from
obi so nko abɛkya
apart from Sonia na Nkasa and Rene so nyankoi okay
all right okay enti mami fa same question no ma wo na yɛhwɛ
general so as a backroom staff no nyinaa kɔ anaasɛ ɛsɛ yɛtena I think that the first decision bɛyɛ sɛ yɛmi sɛ ɛho sɛ so yɛpɛ a permanent coach at this time anaasɛ yɛmpɛ a stop-gap coach na yɛmfa no nkɔ World Cup no mmra based on what happens at the World Cup na afei yɛahyɛ aseɛ sɛ yɛbuild yɛ team no foforɔ anaasɛ yɛapɛ a permanent coach anaa deɛ ɔde yɛn bɛkɔ koraa no sɛ ne mmɔde mu no sɔ yɛni a yɛtumi atretre ne contract ni mu ede ama no sometimes such decisions are a bit difficult na yana who is available and so very important you look around no bisa say which coach is na available na would they prefer the interim business and me if we have a choice and kameka say young call for an interim coach in the sense say you don't need to take so much risk. About technical team staff for 18. Fine, ubetimi Isamadu as equipment officer, ubetimi Yaminu Shadow as a team manager at Onchaini Bia, Dr. Pambomo, where you mo every honor, but Oshe with Freshafa, Kim Las, a tall list of people. Obisa with Freshafa, also a technical director. And I think, say, for me, at this particular point in time, I will not subscribe to Mimpe, say, because ya pam obia. Every bench, like a good video analyst, all those things. Left to me alone.
Busy immediate assistant.
Yes. Desmond Offer, John Pencil. These are immediate assistants. And Coach Chrono Obano, sometimes ni ye mua see a man in your choice. Ope omo, and now ope so do be back. So Coach Chrono Obano feels say oh one assistance be or so do ba. So be it. Yenu anam ni ejo mo kwaya mo makotanase. Fatal Dauda goalkeeper trainer. If be Michidi pass Ghana for your day, I be person a big local boy as a goalkeeper trainer. And if we think we don't have problem with the goalkeeping department and Fatal is okay, I will not advocate say unblock Obianko. Ni two assistants no na very crucial in this decision. And again, a coach Chrono Obano. Me assure pass coaches be per se or mode or assistants or trust omo. Anye you cry the immediate two dear. And so do muba. So left to me alone, I think say John Pencil ne Desmond Offer more no umu so close. And then they brought I think Carlos something, some other guys Ebeka. Second last day or your Black Queens coach. And no say so me support it. They have to do some revamp, but I will not go for and block searching China Obia and free uncle. If I'm addressing the issue of say so ya pam otuado, your problem ni na to etwa Obia nim se wontumi nka say problem ni na to etwa. Your problem ye day. Your problem ni say your team no quality e wo form. Coach bi ani baby a ultima kwa generate a top star be free baby dia brace is here. I know, say, the lies of a Odoy, any Dinketiamone Drew baby, how they dealt with Utuado. Utuado wasn't happy, Ketimo weren't happy, and they are out. But I'm thinking that if the new coach Obeba say Osususo Mubeboa, now it is doable, we should do it and improve the team. So your problem you need quality to say baby a criminal, a bad thing say coach be everybody best but teamwork, any team dynamics, team selection, any team no in-game management, training methods. These are the things that a bit may improve. And to see it to me and near me, I agree with Andy say, yeah, can see a problem with Twitter, but name and him go see a bianca bekwa general and it be a subeti.
All right. Okay. Yakwa ba na ya behwe na game no enso kakraba questions bi so about for BYT ni nyina no BYT be boy teacher Black Stars and Ghana coaches are Yasake obisi kai bi I don't know na afi omo yasaki omo before tournament ni na major tournaments with makaka edini bia yakwa no questions before among for the bar you know BYT so young with money. We are 71 years away, 71 days away from the tournament. We've sacked a bad performing coach. He has an 18-man technical team. The GFA is going head hunting for a coach. The FA has a limited budget. A certain Kim Lass is already contracted to the GFA. Just a slight top-up of his salary is needed. He's been with the team for a while and knows the players. He comes in cheap and well acclimatized. Masa Kim Lass Noir. And you go explain Taya, NTK, and the way and so
No, he's raising some solid points.
Yeah.
Kim Lass, no. Also, the issue of Bruni coach. Edu Sabria, coach be a fan piano. Our merits and demerits. Kim Lass advantage everyone say, oh, Krum Hadada. Why a part of the technical team on Momo. Obisubaya quick to tell you that these reasons were given. A bright call for a year Chris Houghton. By the end of the day, Antentam. Oh, correct.
Seven Comra, you badman so on
okay.
And the young corner in Trinity, na Yan Simra, na Yemetua. So honorable Koyoba, Adjiman, former MP. Or Ahumano so I didn't be Komoka Krebi, Ede Afa, Black Stars coach, Yasaki, whom we named Nadintre, Efasa, and
former National Sports Authority.
Yes.
Board chair.
Yes.
And that is the sports link. And
yes.
And then former editor and owner of a Sports Life newspaper.
Okay, well, bro.
And to a Sports Sports Life newspaper.
Ghana Digital Center, so no, see
Ghana Digital Center.
No, so I MPO.
Asante
Achim, yeah.
Waibi. Nansem mu bi na no ka say future CEO of Asante Kotoko. But
no, so Emre
bi okan say nanka oba be yekoto. Oh, who said that oba be yekoto CEO. Eduma na be da was one tenka.
All right. Ndini pa na ne be kasa no. Ni CV ne dey go no. Honorable Kojo Badman. Good morning. Hello. Honorable Kojoba Ajiman, good morning. Zoom link. Okay.
Good morning, Jonah.
Okay. Now, it is I.
Nyamia dumo bibia boko na monso e.
Nanko pa dum yeso ye pa. Obo di sene so aba kama pa. Na onam hefa.
Baby, I'm there for security reasons, you know. But the ending come
Asamba. Meaning for Anotum Kakrai, dear, what didn't say, Oto Adwa says, you're sorry, I had to say, only hope you just I don't know.
Yeah, Joe, Madam Ase, for the opportunity, Modia Mami, na, Mabama Baso, Jumapa, Moye, the Abua Sports, Ghana Sports ecosystem. No? I think, sir, when it comes to sports deliberations, there, Kessben Sports, numero uno. Na, anopa, my monitor, Mathieu Andy, Mathieu Doctor. Now, I think, sir, Andy is right on the spot. Now, maybe because I made it twice, and say, to Ado Saki, on the 9th of September, may article be. Now, make sure say, any more to Ado at man, so now yempe coach be I feel say, Udimwa, obet media call Yenimpa. Now, and they say, Abani say, ya, make us say, the FA and the ministry has hit the nail right at the spot. Now, Matisse Ebimo Kase, and time, and yet, time, and yet, Lapotigi, that 2028. Naka a day, Yakobo, Russia World Cup, best play for Pamono. And Jane Cassetti, Jane Louise Cassetti, Africa's coach here. Now, Ebo Afcon, yeah, Pamona, Modern assistant by. Say he was on the middle of the tournament, but almost Enko, you know. Yeah, Pamono, almost desperate situations calls for desperate actions. Now, no. Joni ampesa memeka na Ghana for ye nyina agitum na ministry no so NF agitum ni say we need to take a drastic measure. Say time aka for the World Cup about 90 days, 3 months. We need to go for a seasoned first class coach. Interim in fact team ni man say from ene ekosi say yebebo ye 2 trial matches and the World Cup no. Ye didn't age na team nanim. Obia Ghana yes ye born hoka de nakwa. Ye nsuro. Coach okase bosome oje $200,000. Should be ye do akono ano aye dia ye here a drastic measure for us to make a certain impression at the World Cup. It if no another mama abai no I do not at you.
Enkati Kasa, Enkati. Honorable Enkati.
Hello.
Yatu Nkapa.
It's mama abai no enwen say. Mama abai no enwen say. Ebia ye koboka. World Cup here ya qualify crowd. Say yenyeska. We have made money. Minister Adaroma. Omo fundraising. They've been able to raise money. It is from now till maybe July ending. If we are spending $1 million on a coach, I make a better impression at the Mundela. I think that Ghana should sacrifice and do it. Now, efa enunyam kakra mra team na nim. Enye sa baby otu ado abehwie team na aguagu no. Ye ka se ye jai team na ma obi a ebe ha dwen enra me ma me bi wo Berlin of frame anopa no before almost start match no. Also kojo na ye ba ya because ma me no over 65 years or what na Germany for a long time. Also kojo na ye ba ya makofa no say o me coach mu. Ntimi o obegu mmanu ma say yan ba bet Ghana adwuma na so chen no. So eti ene nyame adom na obosomfo ayi makwan mu a we should spend ene football investment football enye first na say ye kodi agro entertainment ni bi proper investment. When you invest you get returns. When you invest you get returns. Players now with a better proper coach we can do well. Obi Beka say na Ghana ye okofa coach say dey kraba ye ni players Joe ye na wa na Qatar 2022 Saudi Arabia share the eventual winners Argentina. Not team better normal. They didn't have any team. Now star better team no. Who star bia? Emra Zambia yenka Zambians yaw. Zambia konya playing disaster players in ewuye. Almost assemble team with a proper coach direction. Emma Omo Erene Afcon. So let's get a better coach. Let's get somebody who can stand to the task and give the team to him.
Oh, okay. Honorable, yebedasi na obi suggest say technical team no be ya especially immediate assistant ni nyina no yema omonka oto ado ho ko minim wadwen kire wo ho e na fe na game no so no sign na hu no kakra bi.
Though I think that's you can say pamo omu nyina emwa because I say ebi wo mu a obu akra na coach na ne selection no ye ne tactical disposition ne technical abilities no obu ha na owumpo no ne coach na adwen enyepe but as on the head coach he called the shots obi wo mu na onu kra ebi a na dwen ne nyansa ani nimdia a odi di team na chi no ebi kra na wani mu sin coach no enti wo ka say opamo omu nyina ebe ye problem yema ebi mu enkam on say ebi mu kam a institutional memory e wo experience a obi di team na chi e wo ho obetima kire new coach na all ba say all the way to her what I say your experience where I'm why I say you to an amount where uncle yeda nani a oba no ono so de ebia 1 or 2 bi abeka ho another game no though I think that it was an improvement than any Austrian game no it was far better because you heard any Austrian no near Asia now we improved especially in the second half and then they start the second half no kakra say yenya coach papa team no bet me aye.
Okay, honorable bedasi na wherever I want no nyame nka ho na nhwe so mai coach bi a wo say yeyi na di 2028 minim say 2028 the duru wa ni nyina ka confusion na baby a wo kɔ na dey ba or dey bre no ni so mo obi ahu baby a wo nam na 2028 na me so be use acha yi pa
Yeah na me use acha yi
2028 ye nya nuro o coach bi a second 2028 but take 2028 the second no
2028 be
why na okay
me nka
2028
assembly
okay
me say ye pam coach na ye timi fa
honorable Kojoba Ajiman ebedasi ene Kugudi and former board chair National Sports Authority Penimpa na owo former MP sports adwuma no waye ache onimuye papa ne no akobo enkomo enso kakra. All right, yebeda en ho aba na yakọ Dawood Heba Dr. Dawood ase na yakọ fankrato kakra ba eba beto aso de amamo ene 9 p.m. Your interest our DR Congo and the Jamaica game on the boy nyasam kitu akra wa obehye ukọ World Cup sanso na other games ene na be hu say Italy be call Poland be call Sweden be call Turkey be call and other countries ene World Cup playoff no final matches no ebeba so ni na no yakwa ba na fe BYT man for questions kakra on daba no na ya hwe na game no so kakra asa na the other local stories ni na abremo. All right, Dr. Dawood.
Enuanum ni adofo yefra me Dr. Dawood. Me na Dawood Heba Hospital ano. Na enam me so ena ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse. Na duwei edutwem Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment o se fatwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules o se sisi na ade ewom. Na drom yenu wei e adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa de obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wode bi abɔ asawa wobɛtumi de atua wodware wie a fa Dawood ointment wode te ne fa sra taa bere koro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse na ba amane wode yenko na yenko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye ba sa minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa re me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edi masema ma no be di so asema ma
electrician na ye adwuma ekofi a yentumi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okoduru fi a fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa ye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
dura me yusu mama hoden pa ma metumi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka musa akọ spreader mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sole anopa mi twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he mi ntebre secret ni nie ti so person te sem ya we use Dawood ointment that is the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma mi ye enkan na mi pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega na asa me ma ade so na lock mi sisi say free say me share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment aboa me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi aduro ya me ka ho asɛm no ɛno ho adanse ene wonom adi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na sɛ de nkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pɛ sɛ wo frɛ ya ɛno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no wo de wura house wo pɛ Dawood ointment ɛne Dawood 360 capsules.
When I think upon your goodness.
Oh, Kriape mining creator who is here.
Already, I'm going okay, yes, I'm going to cover Biom Emra Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, 92.9 Accra, DSTV 364, Go TV 121. Be what you for questions, Kakre by, you know, not more per coaches, I'm about handle a Black Stars, Ghana coaches. What is it? A bed also. Oh, a drunk as no.
Yeah, a bed also, General. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Ghana employ. Unze, now you papa bi o Ghana ha. Onna na fa Black Stars adwuma no. Ho adwuma na omoye mienu Sam Kumi ene Joe Okoi. Omo na adwuma na ntitama Richard Akwi koya Kwame Nkrumah bae no. And I employ first ever expatriate coach near friend George Ansley. It's George Ansley and the best starte a Jumano as blasters at near free Gold Coast 11. It will you Joe Okwe ni Sam Kumi Filmoa. Ya employ 47 coaches. 47 coaches in the general. A muma kuma could doom ensia a dununsia a foreigners. 26 a foreigners. And no more I know muti Ghana Hanon Choir 21.
Okay.
21 a woman, a mummy and say caretakers. And our brophon so are almost the year 26, a mubako a caretaker. It will be tear from the year, 25. Obete unze masola be caretaker twice. And a bobo, slatete, slastete. It be your modiano, we sin chaya. Now we me and sunny free year 21 more. Yes, the end bet 18.
Okay.
No, also the anaba 25. But oka dear yamo bia krata say o ye caretaker crab bot tournament we and say games we are oka bibia bomua obenya 47. Okay. Emu 26 abrofo and 21 before. Baby before no coacha wakwa ba pa Ghana ha no unze ye coach bu a we employ na okwa te se kwasi apia aba twice te se otu ado aba twice yenya Milo aba twice yenya coaches a omo akwa aba ba coach a general wakwa aba dodo pa no eye papa ne din enso ede eye Fred Osamdodu 5 occasions Osamdodu call no aba na ya appoint no aba 78 no akọ 81 no asa aba Ghana adwumadie nim 88 89 no asa akọ aba ni asa appoint 1993 2000 2001 na atuko fi oba obobo some matches Ghana Nigeria ni ade obre pansa na win ni game baako ena penfo kan ya na okoye na osaba ena omusa akofa Osamdodu esa abaye it wono akọ 5 times coach Afrane CK Jamfi omu nyina akọ aba so yenya coaches akọ aba brofu coaches mienu pe ena omakọ aba Bukaziz eni Milo omu de omu so aba akọ asa aba nti o kan nyina abom 47 ena I employ by administration said na obisa say ticket CCA wasake CK wasake kosiapia odi CK akono bae odi Chris Utinaba odi Milo abapen odi otuada aba twice saa ne ma no siwa ha say obi abaya na administration na was wodi coaches aba pa de wodi aba pa no general papa ne die de kwasi nyantechi yes odi 9 buy
9 coaches
yes nyantechi abreso nko akuta 9
so no try oche
yes unse oba December 2005 30th December 2005 near 2 election 2 days near see 206 into oba the first coach or then buy Milo and Milo no then buy and well I employ coaches in Kwama Kumako General and Kono and yes as a GFA president or no one's waiting me the buy we ni sin chenya yenya papa ni di so de nyawo tamakulu or the baako pen buy yenya obi ti say Ben Kofi or the 5 ne buy okay ono so be ye GFA president Alhaji MND Jawula the 5 coaches and buy yenya Nana Samblu Battler between 93 and 96 or my Ghana 7 coaches into we nyantechi free wa and Nana Samblu Battler na MND Jawula monso the 5 and so the aba Ben Kofi so the 5 e buy Ben Kofi the end oba acha 1 year na foforo aba 1 year na foforo aba saa na eno so edididi mu a e dia ba be si samre but general Ghana ye quarter tournament few days to go a
e be ba ho me ko Karenzik Ventures me ba me mo ato de wo ye no so why me ba sisi a me nche Karenzik Ventures
for Zahara Herbal Mixture, Zahara G Herbal Caps, Zahara Man Herbal Caps. Yɛde akɛseɛ Africa Rinstic Company asoɛ yakofa enuro wanwaso Zahara Herbal Mixture, Zahara G Herbal Caps, Zahara Man Herbal Capsules. Ana Hindi Herbal Mixture ana yɛde aba edwaman so. Ɛwa na wobɔ no poho. Sɛ yɛ genital warts, ana sɛ genital herpes. Ni nyinaa yɛ Zahara Mixture ana ne G capsules adrokro ya ana obehia. Sɛ adrowe ɛkyɛn mogya duro mpo. Because it contains hemoglobin and iron. Ma onipadua ne ye fe. Esa etima wo TBD pa. A low sperm count and e ye obema. Also and how oba oni atenka. Oba opeso ofa ye funu so no. Wadro eye Zahara Mixture. Any Zahara G Herbal Capsules adro no. Eno na be boa. Hindi Herbal Mixture adro no. Eno so ye product a chese eboa to a 3D malaria asiye pa esa boa nipadua no ewo mojamroso ene asikyire yare ho nyina wo ye obi a typhoid yare na hawa ebetu ase yakora e de amount ya dro Zahara Man Herbal Capsules nso de ye boni din a na ese 2 minutes man fo nyina ye omo nsase chese obi ani age e ma mema gina wo na so sonkokora na fe so asay sisi yare bia so afiri ho the busu wo man mo herbal store pharmacy any chemical shop biya.
Me baba ma wo 20 years. Onya osa almost 5 years ni. Ma so no so the doctor me hu so enti me hu oti me so na me fa wo number. Me fra wo na so me nkoto Zahara me to ni nsiri na me to to pa ni nka ho. So na me ba me koto da tia moja na nse wo ntimi wo start so wo nu wo adro no. Moja ni nyina jai. Me nsi ni nyina jai. Doctor nya mi nshira wo nya mi nya o kasi no ho ato no kura.
Caristic herbal Maseska to hospital I can see any moon get for and 1,000 2,000 and as for. Now me cry me a young girl 25-26 years. Into me women I'm a jai braye. I'm a catcher doctor and not sure me so about me. Now I'm pan so enti ampa me koto too no Zahara mixture and then the capsules no 2 and I'm in the start here. Me no me say so be an coming women the last time me women last year September and now this month me women just say and small flow heavy flow ankasa obi ani eze hormonal imbalance o cyst o infection o and so nyankopon and I'm carrying stick for so and your modro Zahara mixture and G capsules infection o dear ben yo bibia ko
na me DPO me ko check here na ye say wo so doctor who number e wo TV so na me fire na me ko told me fire na me fra na wo kira me say de me no enti me no ye no me hu say since I ba me wi die mu pa de nyame ase enti obi a wo DP bia no ombo modi ano nto bi na ye pa e bro je bro papa sugar na na ha me so ye no to me no to aso me to bo to na ba ko 5 me to first one second one na me sugar no na wo so kakra but me starting say me no nyame adoma ba fo kire me to aka say do ni be fine
me na tata bro be ye bosumi nsia akra ahoma me twa ni picture akra da o e na enye yare ba ko na wo mi mu me wo ye fun yade me wo pipi me wo afikire yade no na de sa yade we menya stroke kura be ma ye bia ma ko hospital ma fa ha ma fa bibidura wo do e ka ye no ka kire me se me nkoto sahala me no mo hwe nti me to ba ko na me no me ye no a e san ye no no me hu se me na na so te e na se be me sato e na me sato te se me na na hono ne de ni na ko e ma me juso no so bo sa ye yellow te sa nka bi atwe kura me si me twa picture kura me ti da no sa sa me de ahono ne kire wo na me de me na ya atwe fo ne kire wo a obo sa ampa me na na atwe ti a eye
Yo, yansan emma mu nyina kwa babiom emfa emra Kessben television eso. E bon komo kakra na fe abjafo atrase na ya toa ye nkomotwetwe na ya twetwe no so. Ye behwe nra game no enso kakra ansana other issues ani nyina no ye be discuss. Of course, BY things me buy no mu ba kwa na mienu pe no yi ano ani nyina no ode ho anu ye ebeba. Otto Addo is the African version of Amorim. Which manager plays a 3-back with this attack? Any good manager will play a system to suit Semenyo and Kudus because they are our best players. Perhaps the national team plays a tournament, not a league. All right. Why did we and so by Salau Maxima? Also the Abre and Nanope. I don't know. All right. Mamin Copim saying good in Gomoka Crow na younger transi. Or see a to sing. That is a
Yami Adam Sejo.
all right. The Yamiasi. Yamonko Moy, dear Neko.
Sejo, Yanfanchia in free Pimson Company Limited. Emre Ahephone Tifonina. A drono a gain. Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture and the capsules. And if you pray can a trap out of home common and non pay. You know, Baby, but more than so before numbers no TV so. Now, afraid Dr. Cecilia, and you may be a year wide drink tanta on Tiasia or Pomade Hono. But more than so, when the doctor, I be home common, I'm saying, you know, a yes, say, when the doctor be so home, and Sana, or third Rubia. And I'm saying, Anna, in Rooney, a Yareni Buana, and Century, and symptoms no SSA crack. Into 1 year now, one seeking for proper consultation over Quaco Rubia, and yet a drone now, no Hoya Diana. Wow, T radio and me bobo number na ma osisi afre na ne doctor ni nkomo. Your number is 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 and your 0241 604 702 0241 604 702. Weighing numbers are Pimsan Company Limited. Yedi Juma. Now, me for pre-care natural powder and I practice a powder nation common say. Now, you may be with a guy no. Ye de bia me ba me catch say. The best way any probably me abo ho ban and they say obe boost your immune system na brain na. And I'm say more na nipa onu mu nura make us a chemicals do so wo no na weaken immune system and I say ma wa hoden a nipa odidi djuma ma esote. Enti abre bia no the best na na de obetimi ayama oni padua no ne say abre bia no obenum anase obeye nneoma beboa ama nkwamo anyankopon ede ma nipadua ne sa sojafo se nkunti ayare ne tabia no ho benya ahoden na de ade na ode ma nkwamo no nya ahoden eye nubna ani nnuane anyankopon na ade gyaye me ba bia me ka kyerɛw se nnua no na hahan na bena ni dunsini no eno no ahoden a enya film no broni say friend phytochemicals nyankopon nim die mu no onim say bedru baabi ya activities bi enua ne die mu ni enua mabem ya yare eni nti no se munni duaba no na mumfo na hahan no emfa nsa yare na hahan no so yete ne die onim eno nti na Pimsan Company Limited yakofa du friend pre-care natural powder edi aba pre-care powder MC abema dum na nkode atoso na hwefo hu aduro na ye ka ho asem no na prekese powder yi ena da TV ne so make ho asem ye de prekese ye di nnuane anase nnuo bi a ano den papa eboa nipa pomode ne yakoni abadie ne yie bako dumienu a ye 12 ena de aka prekese no ho enti prekese powder da TV so nya prekese nko a na emom no eye nnua anase nnuo mako aduonu dumienu a ye 12 ne de aka homa ne ye 13 into no me wa pomodi so fa so bebre de ma prekese nankasa no ewo phytochemicals a ebo nipadua no ewo anti-inflammatory properties ekuta antioxidants a ebo nipadua no emma nipadua na kwani abadie ene vital organs ni na atimi giregira yi enti o kidney o liver o pancreas any vital organs akate se wakoma cardiovascular system no metre akoma no any droba any akoma ni na ya adwuma and am say so hu akoma ni sudie and the responsibilities on na enche moja enko ni padua na kwa ni na no one akwa bi anase one akwa bi nso na di sa adwuma no enti sa akwa na ne akoma ne kabom na edi dwuma ni na na so mu na nya ahoden a e so boost your immune system and you say time bia wo da aduru so because in no na ye nom be especially painkillers no ayana ebroni because e were negative repercussions e were ya pomoden so and I say unsunsan so boni e were ya pomoden so but prekesa ye ka ho asemi eni sunsan so boni bia e were ya pomoden so and I'm say prekesa ye different tetentre de be si ne me so mi hu me na oye enkwan a or the prekesa even still kra no the prekesa tum na de etie ne say enam se prekese no wapom de ho fa so bebre boost immune system ema ye nkwamo no enya hoden ti mi di kutia yare enti no time bia ne se wudi prekese na se wudi nyoma ye de prekese aye ya eboa ma nipadua na nkasa timi eko ema ne ho abra nya wo na wo kwakoto adronum akoma ho but se bia bibi nti na wonim na nei no wakoto no bia na se watena ho ama immune system ne ye under attack de ye ka twa na se ko paprika natural powder prekese powder nbi nenom moto ana wa frɛ yen na doctor che kwan befa so abenom aduro no se bia obeye tea anase se o de be frɛ aduane o de oto afrɛ yen ne yen che kwan befa so enam se nei no enam immune system na akɔfɔ mu ntia kɔfɔ ya rebe brain pa baako pressure or stroke or diabetes or weight or ulcer or ya rebe brain ni pa baako pɛ ti sometimes a call ni bi kura ba na din se oni ni pa na be kasa because ni pa baako pɛ ɔno nko wɔ yare wa be 8 anase 10 ɛwɔ ne ho se ni pɛ no o ye tiase awu anesa and you say when you pre-care natural powder a bit me aboa a boost your immune system ne first ade ba ko obi ohwe na oti enfanction so ne say ansa na bit me anu maduro na timi agye no e say vital organs ne timi gye aduro ne dey adwuma and so immune system da form timu a e say odi kan e boost immune system ansa na aduro bi a person nom dey treatment na waye san pepe na tie nti aduro bi a woda so sa wonom say your doctor na recommend ya prescribe ya ma say ya brofuduo say ya bibiduro no prekese powder yibi ne faka ho ne boost immune system ne man kwamo na o wuwu no ana o ma deda o ma ho den wo fom no omo ntimi nsan nya ahoden na omo ngie aduro a wonom na ma aduro no fa nya adwuma ma kai ne hye no so say me se enkwamo no e na gie aduro a wonom enti sɛ wo yare na sɛ immune system no wɔ fam dada aduro bi a de ma wa wonum bia no ɛyɛ sɛ wodi ka boost immune system na ansana aduro a woda so a wonom watimi anom ma aduro na yɛ adwuma aduro no yɛ pre-care natural powder wakoma bɔ ntɛntɛm wonante kakra bia na wabrɛ ana wani so brew wokɔda na adwoa wontimi nda bɛsɔre na honam nyinaa yɛ ɔya asɛ sɛ bi yabo mepakyɛ wonante kakra bia na wote so woyɛ adwuma kakra bia na wabrɛ wohu deɛ wonya wo ho mepakyɛ ona esi fo mempem adeɛ yɛ na ɛsɛ na pagya ne nyinaa yɛ pre-care natural powder ɛna me kamfo de ama wo number no ɛyɛ 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 and it was 0244 718 557 0241 0241 604 702 me ba cho tie mi ye ebia na akọ hospital yeso sugar no wosoro enye obi odi sugar bebrebe na enye sugar kese ne mu aduane edi ko emu no ekọ form chemical reaction a se unya e produce excess glucose a na e ka se o sugar e wosoro unya pre-care natural powder na bia betimi abo pa a regulate body sugar no ama bibia so etimi ai kama enso dia ma ebia na o kidney ne under attack efi bebre akomojanim ama say fi na de bia kidney ne twe no ene nti akwakofa problem dia break na konokoto pre-care natural powder na bi ebia na won so yesi o liver ana how kakra ba ho enam say efi ekoni peduanim no eye sa liver no na so die ne se be twe efi ni na free ni peduanim ana aduane ye die ni nsuo mu na twe free mo koto pre-care natural powder ebe ye mo akese pa na odi akaduro bia wo no ho na bibia be na mo koto adika frɛ na ye nchokwa befa so abenom no ana kwa fa befa so abe use ansa na me ba cho wa use agan ne de eye adura enani eyi pains de afri ho tete no eno ana na ye nananom no nom dudo no anapa munya bobia mfifiri ebete wo no na eyi ho yawe ni na de fi ho eno na nani yakwakofa asade aba panyifo se sankofa wakofa yi nchiri bomode nse won sabe ka agan ne bi won saka agan ne bi ebeboa wo ye pa enam so honam ye ya ehonam tutu obesori anapa bi ase abo na honam ni na ye ya wa bre already before abekọ adwuma de bia ye late wo adwuma me pa chokoto aduro ne bi ebia na honam no e kana se wakonya accident bi years back but afa na enya nsusuanso wo so amma aya na wokotodwom ye ya onipadie waposo na ye ya koto agan ne bi enam endorphins wo ne beboa ayi sa pains ni na enso de afi obi si mesisi na ye me ya me pa cho ni ni na aka ho utobia beboa wo pa na diwa kagiremu ama bibia akokama obi se me to ase ntini na mu kyeme me nan na etitiriti me nsa na etitiriti me ntimi nya hwe me pulling muscle onya athlete no pulling muscle ni ni na ne se ntini ni mu asisi me pa cho ade a ye friend nitric oxide e wa duro no ebe boa yi ntini nim ama fi biara ne blockages bia ba ntini no ebe yi ama ntini ma da ho kama na moja na timi afam se moja ne fa ntini nim kama onni problem but the moment ntini be sisi na ntini be compress no sciatic nerve no o to ase ntini no na mu kyew na ye wo ya wonante a enye yi kakra bia na wonan na gyene onsa no du bia na etitiriti du bia na onsa na no bo pepepepe ni na atwe se untini nim ne mu asisi eye agan na obehia me ba cha wo yoba onsa buo ne sisi ye ene ekena eba na asizi ebia 6 months ni 1 year ni umbu onsa da wafuna hyase eye kese na moja na esufi na esi pia bontene na ata ho ntine kosa kokoto aduro ni bi e ma refi se oto agan ne nsuo ne topai na obeto pre-care natural powder pre-care powder no na odi aka ho utowia na wa frɛ doctor na waka de crop tinti a wokoto aduro no die nti a woto aduro no ka che doctor na omma wo kwa befa so abeno maduro epreti awa bim ne nneoma bia wo ye no nso moa no ono udi nkomo na wo kyerɛ mu ebeboa ama bibia nso atimi akwakama ba ma bia wo hwe a wa ye mre wo mpam no aduro ni ya agan wokoto ayi wo code ho e de be ma wo nkoto aduro fufuro nka na emum nnuane edi ofia tete ne nananom die na ye gya die no eno a na ye san de ba be hye wo diet nim na ma watwo ho afiri nneoma ba ko miensa bi ho na abo ma bibia akwakama fo aduro no bi atu akọ PF pharmacy Waterford Road ma mo kuma sini na munru mu ho benya bia to ho afi wo nkra na wo hwe ya headquarters no repass ventures e wo ka drug lane ho no mo ko a do bia wo pa tu bia no nsa be ka ho ye number no 0244 718 557 and it was 0241 604 702 numbers momodi aso be frɛ na one ye atwetwe komona bibia nso etimi aye kama se jo na ene onana ba ku di ne birthday na be dey se jo we dey wadare ma me pese me fa konya we so na me we hye na bibia nso etimi aye kama Alice ata dufie ejei Alice ata dufie ejei okoskuu wo mofatro ewo tafo. Yes, tafo ho and our school. And there your birthday. Yami shall no wakuma so di na e ma menu aketwa. We if me am in China say feel o sister. Ah your friend Dorothy and so enchen. Sergio,
okay. Young girls, you better dance pa. Guy, I say to sing. Mumpe binto na ebe boa mo ye. Pa. All right, BYT better say nafe. Questions kakre ba no so no. Wa answer nafe ye de diaka no. And so atwa mo so. Please, I've heard Morocco, Tunisia have all parted ways with their coaches. How true is it? Otuado should have gone long ago. Is it possible Ghana goes in for Harvey Renard? Okay. Isaac Mate, the way every Ayikuma Accra and a program so and Anopay. Joe, can BYT remind us on the match between Kumasi Santikoro and Hatofok, which ended 3-3? When Antonio Sekojo was the goalkeeper for Asante Kotoko, it was a midweek league match in the late 90s. Yakoto unaudi way and so Abrayan Ewa. All right. Asante Kotoko Hatofok game that ended 3-3. You want BYT to tell us something about that game? Okay. Antonio Sekojo was the goalkeeper for Asante Kotoko. It was a midweek league. In the late 90s, Yakoto, Tumfo, or say to two technical institute, Kwamo, on our way, and so are Brayan. All right, BYT.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
you know, 1984, proud to yen AFCON Ewa Boake as a defending champions in 82. Na Yabo qualifiers. Satam na sports minister, Major Amakai Amatafio. Certain PNDC government. Say on the Olympics for boards Nibia. Yeah, where sports administrator wa Tinidin power Accra Great Olympics. Na ebaye say certain Lawton Akayensu, GFA president at that time, I resign. Ontimi to asubim general. Na ontimi to asubim no. Ne say yebe nipa fofraba. To Mrs. Stanley Abaya, no a journalist, or mayor, no a more trade in the ministry, or a PRO, and also intimidate. Yet waba between Nick Dazi, major referee, retired referee at that time, Major George Lamptey, FIFA referee at that time, and Mr. Amwa Bosompemo, say ye read your baby GFA president. Into LTK Caesar and a winning. You know, by within 2 days. No asake with some dudu. Now I call far Franiaba. Barely bear less than 10 games to AFCON. And near first game, see a 5th match, 84. Tijena, ye pamu coach, you know, ye call AFCON in Susu and so on say, as a defending champions. Ye lose first game against Nigeria. Almost 2-1. Pokuntina Tobacco. Your second game was against Algeria. Almost 2-0. Third game, and ye share Malawi. Set ampadu ena ma esa go na ye be fie ti general ebia sipen ye kwa tournament few months to go we dey na few months to na ye few days to go e wo boake Ivory Coast and ye sake then coach Osam Diodu and Osam Diodu kono na ye ya say obia bono modin ma Ghana say baby adri na ye ko ye ni Togo friendly match general almost 2-1 okay ye ball Guinea ena ye wie ye na ye se ye ball Togo for na ya hwe ye preparation ena Togo she 2-1 o se da ene nya de Ghana team no ye betimi akọ bia se Osam Diodu emfriwa ena o sake no kofa EK afrane e de ne ba ye delete nti ene ye wa ena ahomachi ye te se papa ne di enso de eye Otuado enso onko na nipa foforo na meshewo proud to walk up and die anymore. Ubia nim say Otuado na dey qualify ada ye dey ekọ but any nya de obetimi ato aso biem agina bench Africa dey afirem say Moroccan coach ono de ono na resign say wontimi nto aso hwe performance or the man Morocco for ebie so ankonim sanka car for the judgment be bank or twen kakra o you know say e born no be kan CV hu say ono so age AFCON ana
okay
ana doctor.
Of course. Until it is taken away officially, or a AFCON winner.
Or a AFCON winner. So also the back can receive you.
Receiving ground, almost giving them grass still on Vangan.
Sanya just almost so fun about the walk up. No, there's we're meeting the target. No, because coach, so or Jenny or mine won't say what you feel. baabi a ɔmo duru yɛ na ɔmo ntumi anye cap no ayeludu Moroccans na kyɛ ɔmo ntumi anye ne deɛ ɔde adwuma no to ɔnya de ɔbɛtumi akɔ world cup ɔna de ɔmo kɔ world cup a ɛnneɛma tumi ɛkɔ yie de ma wɔn na ɛni ɔfiri hɔ nom ɛde akɔ ɛno so ɛyɛ asɛm yie pa nti general saa pɛpɛ na ɛno nso ɛfiri hɔ ba and time a na Walid ɛɛba no na yɛkɔ world cup 2022 ɛna Wahid Hila no ɔnkɔndi ne de Halil Hodzic okay saa coach no
Halil Hodzic.
Yes.
Halil Hodzic.
And yes, I call another World Cup. Morocco san omu coach awie. Ah coach ni nyon be gina bench but on do omu qualify. Moroccan ni yebi. Esa no obi busa say bi base ebi asipen. And yaka Julian Lopetegui die anu ne Madrid awie. Enti omu te camp say coach ni Real Madrid for assign contract no. No omu ni say target e bia ebe wo coach no say wantimi amiti a obekɔ no. Eso bete kakra because onim se de na CBB so that anti say e mode money koyi ankoyi okokochi Real Madrid enti onko na omo yi ni si nchen enso wo ho proud to a year 2018 FIFA World Cup enti eno so ebi asida na South Korea so 1994 South Korea e World Cup no omo wo mu a tournament ni wura mu a na omo sake Anatoly enso wo World Cup no nti omo so de bia be pim mu pen e wo ho no mu a eje abaya nya Ghana nko a South Korea so 1994 omusu ye bi e wo ho etese Ghana yeso aba be ka ho se yeso obi de ye ko World Cup wa qualify ama ye wura mu anei ontimi ma metena bench emfa ma Ghana enso e wo ho but the question na ba ye ene say Ghana pam coach bi proud to major tournament there we nya first time e bi asipen Togo fo adawroma omo hye yen e wo lome omo hye wo lomina na o say ye ba no ye de coach wo de ye ko tournament ya fishers bibia wie Ghana wo group ye ni Nigeria, Algeria, Malawi wo group ni ese ye mane ntoa so na administration kura change da no entonto bia ndisi government ba mu omo be discuss ye be nam say general na ministry no sports ministry na amata few eye head no as eye sports minister no na ye papa ni dia de LKTC no so no aye adwuma as a deputy sports council director pen.
Okay.
Oh, nti na oben wo mo. Eti time ye to aba na onya 31 votes na our winning over Negdazi no. And the Koba said no papa we no adika criticize Osam Diodua. Na say adwuma no o ma ne ntoa so. Enampanyampa 25 February. And what they letter by so ntimi ne ntoa so bi. Jena 5th March na Ghana e born the first match. 84 so ye leap year. Into February see 29 days. Tines aka 4 days. Na February end 5 days time. Ghana won the first game. Ewa Boake. Into 9 days to the tournament. And was Sake Ghana coach. And what they afrane by. And as soon as answer say ye mode money ntimi ankoyi enso ewo ho nti eno so ene de wo nti said ye eba no Ghana nyinya a host of coaches 47 coaches so far effect from 1958 Georgian Silbaye, foreigners bebre, Brazilians, West Germany, Swedish coach aba, yanyinya Italian coach, yanyinya coaches are omufifri amama bebre so aba be coach the Black Stars of Ghana pen. Ba local coaches in there, yanya 21 the wa ba kwa ba kopa ena ye papa ni de Frederick Osam Jodua. Ono so akwa ba 5 occasions.
Okay.
And so ewo ho.
Me kwaba me twa so kakre me kwaba na fi mama watu aso questions em za ka ba mienu ana miensa man for the buyer eso ye ho adwuma tentem na me de mani kire Germany na me kodi enkomo kakra ewo ho esco member Fredachi ye no edi enkomo kakra free Germany enra nsema city na no pay ana fi nsema kwa na mienu bi enso good afternoon Fred Champon.
Yes, sir.
Now, it is a
good morning. Yamedaruma.
You mean with smiles? Are they be because one? Are they now mouse races?
So, you caught me unawares. Now me numusu na frame in here.
Okay. Kofi ni nkomo kakra bi nimse unimre. Enra match na course no mun sense enra emse ko yie pa o de compare yɛne Austria game na yɛhu improvement kakra against Germany. Yɛbɛbɔ ho nkɔmmɔ kakra, but deɛ ɛbɛteeɛ no ɛyɛ coach Otto Addo. Manfo complaining Ghana say papa ne mɔde mmɔ nso ani. But asɛ ɛsɔko nkɔfoɔ kakra sɛ after Germany game no na obiara ni nna sɛ ɛhɔ na ɛbɛsa Otto Addo. Deɛ ne siiɛ, what happened? Deɛ nti na after game no
So,
wohyia a mo sa
before because no, Mr. Okatre, Miki ne director, nkomo mu die nyina no. Ama me nti wo kasa ne, o mu kasa na eba me ho. So if you meet my kuma, Mr.
Oh, okay. Nti nkɔmɔ a wɔn di ne baabi ba wo kasa okay. Ɛm sɛ
It's
mo
on
tie
air.
technicians na mo di nkɔmɔ a yɛyɛ yi no. Ɔsi dɛ mo kind of room hɔ nyinaa, control room hɔ nyinaa no, disturb no ɔnte hwee. Wow. Kofi mi nim sɛ ɔte mi nka sisi a.
I said I'm a tonka.
Is it ɔte mi nka? Okay. The question I'm busa mi ni mo te yɛ. Wetumi ayɛ. Na yɛ ni nna sɛ after ɛnna game no, Otto Addo mpanyinfoɔ bɛ sack no. Ɛbaa ne sɛn.
Okay, so I'll try and be blunt and way more when you say most times because of position role na you playing it, you know. And something na hanya na ya obetimi aka wabontinti. I remember saying you didn't come out the me fan am their father me fan am their father because you say me na betimi aka because a former part of role na me play ne sebi undertaking what taking oath of office in Mantinia seminar yana utimeka our bunting. But if you remember, I mean no can make could draw 2 aces before Beko World Cup or performance or AFCON. Poto on World Cup no we surprised a lot of countries beating Czech Republic and America in normal Satam no we are highly ranked world football. And I'm say we may have lost 5-1 to Austria, but going to Germany on paper maybe a stronger football country than Austria. No, if you can shock you say no, and yes, the same results as and I think say a point in time would me agree, but then now would draw other difference. So football is sanity. You need to be on the follows as okay, Austria, as of when Germany the best sign like crowd. So I think that on the basis of results, any total play, especially in the second half, because in the Austria game, second half was so poor. But Enra in the second half, and I thought say we improved the play because we dominated first half, and I think that probably Crown competition might share more than one goal no share first half. But second half, we came in. Yes, we Bobby. At least in total play, the Germany did better than we did. But second half, Bobby, if we compare Austria game and the results, I'm so surprised with it because of what experience in about football. No? Yeah, but back to the main topic in the question, I was say on the basis of Senka and run moment performance, they improved one or over Austria match. Not internet runner, coach. If I have to be honest, I think the decision somehow was formulated after Austria game, no. And we're waiting for annual game, no, just to confirm, communication of the decision. Per year, if he's had minimum coach, maybe in the past, minimum there, but this coach has had a lot of support and defense from the Ghana Football Association and government of Ghana. Here, after Yentima qualify for AFCON, no, Ghana for do na. They basically saying to my performance. We were in a group with Niger, Sudan, we couldn't beat any of them. Abro Swan say about draw Ghana, we are no match. We so they were not even playing at Mukrumo different. We say Yentima qualify for AFCON first in about 20 years. Yentima qualify for AFCON. A big issue. A big issue. And if I have to be honest with you, he faced a lot. He was on the brink. Senke Bepamano. But consultations normal, and then some numbers in TFA decided to stick with the FA. The government decided to say no on now, and then your support in normal be here. Look at recruitment. The amount of backroom. Kofa Weber, Movember boy, assistant, scout, say. I don't think any coach here any support to say the Ghana, the Otto Addo over the years in terms of Krofwa, and Michael Fafa, we thought said there are spaces in terms of we need to fill those spaces a bit more buono for him to, do the work. But monitoring the decision as at the night Ostra Bueno was that the team needed a new direction. The team needed a new direction, and so we must, work towards that. And there was a similar meeting, following up to meeting, of course, after Ostra meeting, and the decision was to communicate the decision of the day to the coach. And the decision was communicated to him. Interestingly, he had requested to meet with the top hierarchy of the GFA from Austria, and by that time in Mermu, in general, the FA then decided to invite me. So, okay, sir, we soon need a meeting. Yes, and after the game manager. So, ono can and after listening to him, then the officials had to communicate the decision of Ghana also to him. And then the outcome and bottom line, and the editor said, Otuado is no longer the coach of the Black Stars now.
Oh, okay. And the conversation meeting here, not as a decision, say, mode a best and mo take after Austria game, And number 2, not as against Germany, so we need a cry. Like I said, I'm best because no take a decision that. And number 2, say no sifa news, I'm Ramokachano.
Yes, against Germany, based on what happened in Vienna, I am tempted to confirm to you, say, irrespective of outcome of a no match, I think we're still going to go because the bottom line is not about friendly match. It's about team performance in critical situations. Oh no, I say team is the June, July, and then you say there's no identity. Say team they say there, but even in games that we lose, we say this is ball out boni, but the day and Koyama. Oh no, no convincing. The decision had already been made because it's not about friendly match or Germany, so it's about the critical moment at the World Cup when top level management is expected, top level performance is expected, and we thought. MY going into the World Cup. And then on your second question, one fan easy, to be honest with you, one fan easy. Because because he had requested for meeting from Austria. And when the invitation was thrown to him, and so the top management initiative, so they gave him the floor and all can be brave issues, money is no money now can we the decision was communicated to me. So okay, thank you. The it's true and the decision from Ghana and they say we cannot continue with you. So what? Because obviously after AFCON probably we couldn't and we didn't. And then Yabo qualified said we were preparing the team. So probably he wasn't expecting it. So
okay. So what next? Say Otuado, ya pamano no. Mo yen hye bia kofa interim coach bia ba na say obepo bia obetimi abe handle Black Stars or the Euro World Cup no mu. Mo po bi many mu ya obe handle Black Stars mo to mo ma pe coach Papa Preko.
Hello.
Kofi untimi kaza.
Fena mati.
Me say one next. Say mo be interim coach or they be call World Cup and I say mo to mo be substantive coach on the handle Black Stars if it's America Queen now.
Okay, so like I'm saying, we've been discussing from Friday. I've been discussing until we would definitely be communicating because Ghana team Ghana and we definitely be communicating the decision of the top management of football to Ghana for but certain penny for Canadian crane with the even if discussion and even though the say they said no another make us say no I could have told you say after game coach will be sacked but then based on a jumana rule na play it na mean can show diet no as message na catch us we've been discussing from a dana in terms of where the team will go but the bottom line is that we must get it right we must get it right. We shouldn't end up at a place where World Cup now. Quite disappointment and enough and Sandianka, Ebianka, Utukra, Senka, and so we need to get it right, and that is the discussion we'll be holding. Even as at this morning, we discussed a lot with the president. I say.
Oh, okay. Sak Bape and I'm a day Juma at the Ato Bape, Nessica Tibi Bemuno. Bibisa or Hana, Ibitus Camotuado.
Oh, I don't know, former part of the contractual obligations to do since normally just two parts now. I already say be more communicate and I issue about no more can communicate through in Nabia what is our money in our better appointing. But the decision of Ghana, the GFA and to say government to try not do crossroads. Grassroots, and the decision had to be made. Whether this or that, whether compensation or no compensation, the team needed a new direction, and that is the reason why we took that decision.
Okay, the coaches are Eba Bontini Adina and Nadia more take firm decision be as a coach A and B because
hello.
Last near other coaches. I don't know. You never try a grand how soon and I'm a coach in the brain.
Oh, say April 1 is
okay.
Don't forget, say in May, or March, I think May 22nd, in Mexico, or March, we are June, any Wales, or March. I work up near Basso. Until I should think, say, in the next 3 weeks, I will we should have our coach or start here or yeah, you might prepare team out the because that would be the only opportunity for the coach to see the team non BB. Especially 20 May 22nd friendly against Mexico and then June 2nd friendly against Wales no and then World Cup no. And I'm sure say this month here April year no we would have coach Emma Black Stars.
Okay. I'm saying so but that's it. Now minim time I was back Ghana. Now over to us they call World Cup no unya magana. Kopim say be World Cup na because Onyx or studio ha or some musa that over bank no have pick you free airport. Suna je.
Onyx weekend you you call Ahrom Nana Usu and Sananche toss me no ye Ahroman no ye Easter I say harvest no ye homecoming and the kwesiada special function no mo budwa kakaka invite many Onyx into weekend me no Ahrom definitely can say me hu no say me ka say Sunday ye wo Ahrom there. And the year I said some Ghana before Sunday. It definitely remember Ghana before Sunday.
Only Onyx was room Sunday. Muhia tie security.
Hello.
Belly papa. All right.
Maybe I want to kind of I was saying no.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Mr. Champo Achi and then a dinko kakra free Germany. What say say Otuado SB 3-0 kra and Canada decision no take away after Austria game now no decide on best second. Irrespective of scoreline na NBC Enra was Stuttgart no Intina and so I don't know compensation is seminar no they are to next coach ahun komo nyina no yene no adi free Germany Yemra na yemeto asomfa emamo Kessben television Kessben 392.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel no 121 e also sabeka live me kwana mene Onyx suna jei akodi enkomo Sunday I should roam in the easy cry. You live international. Pamcho Onyx Naji ewa ha yene bedi nkomo kakra na ya to aso de mamunyo no kwa ne ba one Mr Prince Sapon ono na national sales manager Unilever enyasem kitu akra ono so ewa ha oni sakwaba
yes Joe
Prince Saboko
nyame adome ho ye na so e
ele nyango pa sepa mesmo ho ye pa all right honest emo products in the bebre mudia hin na opese o kan ho na beka nyina mudia hin pa na Unilever product no ka opese na edi hu komo kakra
And then me per se focus your attention on Lux.
Wow.
Lux.
My favorite.
Yes.
Yes, my favorite. No.
No correct.
No correct. Young men come on cry. Lux. DNT next will be a relax. And I say we use to lax benefits where moon come on cry.
They did kind of product here make kind of at the 127 years.
Yeah.
If it's a 1888, any other buy. Na your share product here kind of my friend Lux here. Yanti or baby that say will be a issue ama issue abaho.
Okay.
Na your share benefits of this product I friend Lux na. The A&E. It has vitamin E and a vitamin D. It's our glycerin. Na Lux no. Yen man no more na yen man no more drum no more friend Lux.
Yeah.
So Lux soap the vitamin E and the vitamin D and the glycerin no and say a boy am I protect your dead cells and I honam no. Say boy how be who say honam no and one start honey.
Yeah.
Now all the Lux soap in the area restore back to its perfect state. One other thing I no so say because glycerin no a woman no atmospheric pressure and air na about skin.
Yeah.
It is we use Lux in the area. It's say air just atmospheric pressure and air no and my skin no air nourished. Just say air no me pa. Na ni nyina nkemfo Lux and our locks ya idea ba chromi. The woman semina fufro bia any bi ne say yasa the perfume egum.
Okay.
Na perfume a make ho asemi. So di dware wi a na say wa wo hwe wo body no na wo hwia wo body no ehwa ana wo wura ba bia enkapa ewo Lux no eboa ema udu ba bi obi aka se ho hwampa.
Okay.
Enti Unilever no ye was seminar bebre ahodo bebre na obia won a distinct feature o pese we use so eboa.
Okay.
Ebi wo ho a enkun wo mu. Enti wo di dware wi ho hia se wo di nkun te se Dove. Ena wo pe ba kon so a wo use wi nso a hia se wo be use perfume nso a
okay.
na wo Lux and Lux.
Okay.
Enti yakọ Lux. Me am de aba.
Ehwamo.
Na Lux no I can't want to say, or ahodo enum.
Okay.
Na ebia wadwuma na ahodo num ya ye ka ho asem yi no. Se wo sa asem na ya friend Lux na wo pese uyuso a. Dedi kan your friend ba could be romantic hibiscus. Na sa romantic hibiscus no. De adwuma eye stronko se hwamwa to the extent say sa adofo no pese mu di ahyemu a. Na oba ni dware na bema no so edi dware na mo hia esan ni hwa no de esi ekire de enyankopon asem.
Wow.
Ena ye won nourished skin enso ewo ho no nti obi ho a ne skin no aye de den it is any pano percent skin no etoso na sai kama we use nourished skin na eboa yes our magical orchid your flawless skin and you the type of who do be bra and also you saw a boa pa. Now one thing a man lacks a dance so a person obia tugusu and say so in the patun tumo so in the pakoko bra will be use lacks semne and say was skin no nemo and mouse skin no anyone no a dead a strain a boa will be brave.
So the friends will color TBR.
Yes, and
it means Lux. And hand quite bias. And then seminar now we cocoa. Now a doom no. And now we tuntumana your honam bibi basabino. Wow. Okay. Romantic hibiscus.
Yes.
Ebi wa hin. No enyame pa.
Good.
I'm be come king of matches.
Romantic hibiscus.
Yes.
The end say.
Romantic hibiscus.
Yes.
Wow.
A sham.
Esa me tro to.
A sham. Say even cry no. Say all the two came. And now the two near me. And now the two area. Smell na the out.
Okay.
It's so floral. It's so sweet. It's sweet scented.
Yeah.
It is a adophanum episode mushia. I say unlike pose repel. Like pose attract.
Okay.
Inti one of the best ways a boy was saying no say near Asian so adofo Asia they want to get closer nti omo get closer na ma odono aye come up.
Wow. Madam Fubi unim de oye auto types in bebre na odi aye ne car freshener yes and what it is I know they google the doors no
very true
na urem na ubuso unwelda car no mo ono na ye odi gu car no ma emano wonderful smell no wow lax and bo he fa na benya biato amanfo lax biato numbers ne distributors ne ade no fama amanfo na yes
ya zone Ghana into 5 into the entire Ghana no ya chemu 5 per our way of redistribution into your Accra your mid Ghana because mid Ghana a Kumasi Potemwa starting from Kokoa Kusi Techiman.
Okay.
Trim Kokwase and the Kumasi itself.
Okay.
And your north, up north there. Your southeast Ekoforidia, Akosombo, and a Tema and Potem Honina, and your southwest. And also you're from Kaswa up to Seri, a Kontomra, Eko, Enche, and a Samra Boyina. Na Senya zone no. Yes, I what 31 key distributors across the country.
Okay.
Into Oko Accra, able to say few ewo ho, able to say 50 aces wo honum, oba mid Ghana, Kumasi Hanso Ayewa, you will say Akwesi Boachi, you will none, Namia Dom Inti Enterprise. You call Oboasen so Ayewa from ewo ho. Sounds on our call Southwest and so Miami Nuaba Grace Enterprise, and so Ajiatum, your Grand Favor Investment, your Lucky Bazaar, your Suntec. Any MI be braining in our na yedi akogu ho na emom no se wo pese unya ho kwan na ofre na direct to those places there principle ya otimachi
okay
obi a obetimi aboa
all right
it me pese prince de number
yes
ebetudwa na waka lax no so ho asem
okay prince maybe o mic no
Seju
boy nkomo kakra
okay lax soap no said honest edike aka no ye maame no mo edwumu no de anase time na unse lux samana no samana tete samana pa enti omo de din a omuta anima ye lux yes na ja ye de na de se lax na said honest aka no samana no uyizi a ma o skin no ani no
okay
Siblo ni beka say you are glowing. Yes. I'm asking any no me. Me kai say lady be frame me. As a boss, me nya o number ifi Kessben na me ye kokko pa me yizi a ebeje me.
Rejo.
And I'm so okay. Ebi kra na me kra me ye kokko chen. But ebia na me yizi. Oso na emu de he na me yizi a ebeje me. Lux 5 variants na e wo ho no. My easy ni nyina bi esa men test waters no na me hu se bibi wo ma enye makala bi ana se but my easy ni nyina bi ebia so ni ho amenya complications bia it means that irrespective of your complexion any of the variants you can use yes said na honestly can adofo epese wo mu shema in fact romantic no and so to cry and so to
I know the here be pa
yes
me ko teach my dofo me kan say me na me ko use ba me ko teach my dofo
and then glowing nourished magical orchid and then and the other variants ni nyina so really effective
okay
yes we use here perfume mum dada
okay
me kan say I think last week na me workem nti na lady bit me say bra you smell good Sergio, Mr. Crami Piano, me review, want to spray.
Oh, wow.
Nay, looks na. Me easy and hona.
Yeah.
And I'm so me easy lux soap.
Okay.
And tea okobebia obenya biato. Yeah. And then okope bitoy.
I see.
Because who here no say, hey, na spray cry and can humpona. O smell nice in any spray can.
What the kakra one the wow.
Enti se ope bi anase ope mu nkyeremu bi a me de me number tudwa o frame a baabi a wowɔ no ɛne baabi a wobɛnya bi no mɛ direct wo na wakɔ sɛ wotu atɔn sɛ wotɔ ayizi ebiaa mɛkyerɛw nti mede me number no ɛɛto dwa number no yɛ 024
021
9191 mesɛ ɛsi so bio 024 021 9191 yes sir
Omo etu akoton no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Upe bi so kra personal user ofra. Mhwe ba wi awa ye key distributors no. Obi aso won outlet and stores omo ma omo. Eno so metimi a kyerɛw na wako tobi na wa easy. It say wo easy say utu aton e bia ubetimi afrɛ me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ntina eno so eno principal ye national sales manager Unilever International. And that's some get to a lax in there. See, me American, I'm for the started a use car, more a friends no more cab. But the Macan, Opa, chassis, na Bev 3 and now 4, Titiano, na for dodgy, move in front was and no use. Be a record will boost out. Anybody know issue. It's so special. Lax. I don't know, be a uses. So I did my mom, the chat work right now, catch will be a.
Every catcher will be a lax seminar. Obia Nkope Binto, Obia Nusu, Obia my testimony. Na if you dear Cassia, a friend of Kessben, yeah, baby, yes, something special on that lax.
Okay.
Phone in and other promotional activities. Yeah, by
okay.
After so World Cup draw, non so baby do so.
Okay.
We are going to do something to be and continue to listen to Kessben 93.3. And then put them in the Wokumase, the Wakra, and the 2.9, and the Go TV, and the DSTV, channel 364, be and listen to Kessben.
Suneje, Onyx, Unilever International, business manager for Africa. And then Achuchin Komona Fee Principal, National Sales Manager in Unilever International. Everybody must be powerful coming. But also a passion for football power.
Very.
And that's some get to a
very.
Yes.
Very.
Open football Lankasa.
Me share football.
Uji football chinye.
Eat football. I drink food. Yesterday I was watching the match with Sir Franco.
Okay.
And in fact, I was so happy. We had Otuado, who is a scout that has the strength in scouting. In the materials, but directionally, in terms of leading a team, the Mamase Paso making that very good decision for us.
Wow.
So going forward, because of the good job he has done by bringing us those players now with me as scout, we know going to the World Cup is going to be a different conversation altogether.
Wow. The Adjumani shows us players now, man for saying for Monkey Hono. Sir.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And I mean, so the opinion about, all the technical back staff in the economy, I don't subscribe to
that.
I also believe, you want Crawford, if it be institutional knowledge, if it be going concern, if it be continuation, if it be chain of command. I'll factor into player. There should be some members there that are supposed to be there to help us oil the wheels of the Black Stars.
Wow. One of these days, they invite you now, we can crew now discuss sports. But I per Kessben sports so much. I'm not surprised. Other African countries now. Share Kessben.
Kessben sports. A therapeutic sports, educative, vavavoom, the best. One added advantage of what Kessben say each and every time be a broader horizon because you just don't come with superficial information. You have a dipstick analysis and you go deeper and dig further for all of us to be educated and enlightened.
Suneji Onyx. How can we bro for yeah, that's the power for coming. Unilever, Penifore and no more dinko. But Pamcho Lux and baby Biobia. Na kopebito numbers no and omde ato edwano ka ho so utu ato so uto ba ko number no ato hode ama from na ene omo eni enkomo. All right, Kessben Television 93.3 92.9 Accra, DSTV 364, Go TV channel 121. Bright Yeboa Taylor obesa transbium na among for questions no ya no nkra de amayen na yɛatoa so ama mo. Joe, I agree with the texter in total to use the ESCO members' monies to pay Otto Addo. If they are sacking the coach for non-performance, then the entire management team of the Black Stars should also go for non-performance because they've also failed. Come from Pong and the message we free Sunyai and so Abrayan. If you come from Pong, then so now me call also after sacking the coach who qualified us to the World Cup, they still consider the Odoi. They should still consider the Odoi and Nketia or what? Safo Santasa Petia message, and also the Abano. Make up Benji anyway, and so Abre Yang. I agree with Andy Kem 100%. We need a foreign coach, but the problem is which coach is available now? The cap almost closer. Can he mention some? Better late than never. Benji, Mfensis area, and so the message way Abre Yang and Anope. Right, your boy Tiller. Yeah, here's what you do.
Question be beside say, Kotokone has 3-3.
Yes.
Then midweek. Yeah, that was 1996. Date near 17th April. Okay. Wednesday. Week 24. Ghana Premier League. Now Kotokwa share first run 2-1 Ukumase. Into Omoko Accra for week 20 a year 4. Now has a day Alaji Musa Mekanu. Atlantic akofa yika frane aba na kotoko kwa akoto ano so match no you start within 2 minutes na Steven Tornado appear as a first goal the amaha so fu na kwadwa na ne take no na kotoko de ko 2-1 true Prince Amwako granting nti ye bona na has nya penalty na Tony Tieku Kanu boy boshe 2-2 na kotoko sa de ko 3-2 Prince Amwako granting and has Steven appear and so T and money 3-3. Ref no dear no fi short pon. Your friend of Bakmayani league match. Bakmayani on my 3 red cards. Nicolas Adu Yanakwa Omunya wa has Omunya red card. And Akotokoso inya red card a year Asantoko Kosunya 1 red card and so wanti general Yawusu in the red card. Until we game no 9 against 10. Our class sports that famous midweek week 24 of the Ghana Premier League in said what they buy 1995-96 league season. That season no has in a G League. As good. Now about 93 4 5 5 6. Next as good and a year champions. But has a folk in your 1 point when I got 4 points or more in the league now a basso sa year no said the other buy no as okay. That was 1996.
All right, I feel interested. He do
you know na ye bro so Black Stars ye keka ye omo ma be coach Ghana akọ na abrofo ewom ene before but you know yes na kaka ye ni ano unse technically omo appointed 10 ye Ghanaian coaches 10 emu eba ebimu ba ebiem enti appointment no say bia individuals ye can local coaches coach Ghana individuals ne den ka 10 no ena emu mienu nso caretakers enti wo de ka ho na bia ye nya 12 maso konadu aye caretaker twice Celastete aye caretaker baako enti sa 2 individuals we no omo ye caretakers ye de omo ka ho de a ye be nya 12 but obi ko no aba okọ no aba appointment ni nyina ase ye ka ni nyina bom dia ye nya 21 ne mumiensa ye caretakers uyi free mu a ebia no so beka 18 patcho general on said me pese me kan and abrofo no so omaba mako 26 Ralph Zundik time no na ye no say wonya caretaker 2003 no but say odi obi a ebomu a omo so aba George Ansley was the first Brony coach or joining Ghana in 1958 ono na breso na ma ye de FA Cup buy no FA Cup ya yebu George Ansley and Ken Harrison that time no ye adwuma wo BBC e wo UK no aba baba ye I to say aban abrofo wa ha sometimes still ana Queen Elizabeth and edi Ghana so your friends are British for na until 1960 and ana ye call Republic enti the ba ne say oba no ne Radio Ghana for no and I say omo Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC for no abaye courses kakra into oba no ye football fan osa be hwe say wode Brony coach Stanley Matthew Brony player waje first FIFA Ballon d'Or in 1956 eba Ghana na o say Accra no wonti on bo house of folk enti even all house kwa no de bo corners kotoko friendly matches wise hazakes oma clubs ni nyina testy games against house of folk when na Stanley Matthew jc war house of folk enti one kotoko kra bo 3 times 2-1 omba Justin Park baby boy eti ono no na ekofa company bi buy Aspro Nicholas company pharmaceutical company and mo buy say ne yamo match ne yemfa employ the first expatriate coach ne yentwia ne ka and e may boy FA Cup no ti friend Aspro Cup
okay
ti boy na kotoko ne ask finals no Olympics ni house boy Dwarfs and Vipers boy Hazakes Wise kotoko corners enti omo nyina ahye no and omo be hia say say 8 ti on boy na semi finals 4 teams ti kotoko ne Hazakes has so a boy against Dwarfs and omo nti wa abehye no na yenya finalists no eti kotoko kra ne has de e pai wo Kumasi 2-2 eti replay no na Hazakes for track koma FA say this ya bebo no Agendo Park omo nsan ba Kumasi bi na kotoko te ase ko share Hazakes 5
okay
ewo Agendo Park na set for MTN FA Cup that time na Aspro Nicholas Cup finals nti ebon get fees na ye gigi wo those games na ne twa the first expatriate coach ka George Hansen nti get fees ne share ne pounds ti gigi a na ma days ni nyina na wi a that time sports council for abe kan ska no na ye yeguo yes okay ene ye de be mo hini janate sa nti final match na kotokone as ball won kan na ye 4-2 no ni nyina no stadium ye ma e wa Accra 4-2 na kotoko nyaaye house she 2-0 kotoko team baako emom ko first half bae kotoko be share goals nyensa o second half e de fa trophy no to omu wieye no na sika ni nyina ye wie tournament nya na ese papaje na Aspro Cup Aspro Nicholas holding company Aspro Cup eno na ye de buy a e be ye FA Cup no because na football association agi say cup omo tena so organize ya omo de contribute to the appointment of first expatriate coach nti ebeye FA trophy afi bi obebo na ode aboa nti eno na de buy nti oba wie na Swedish coach so buy ne e frɛ no Sobek Andre Sobek ono so buy 1959 we no contem George Hansen buy na bakumienu bia na okoye na ono so buy na Joseph Emba Hungarian coach so buy Emba kono 62 na wo na kotoko employ
okay
and obey kotoko adwuma de omugi leagues 63 64 64 65 2 years no sign ma Ghana
okay
and obey sign 2 years so ma kotoko okay and ono so koye yes abi and wha na nya ye ba independence no ya employ CK Jamfi as first ever coach no akosua ade wo Hungary akosua ade wo Czechoslovakia ene ade aba ti oba ye na ese ye de adwuma na ma no because one Joseph Emba be ye adwuma kakra to wie na ye de Blasters man no na ye de je ye AFCON edikan ena no so ekodu ye nti ofiri wona na Carlos Alberto Pereira Brazilian coach enso e bae in 1967 ti Carlos Alberto Pereira so bae 1967 eno so ye didi mo obaye attachment kra okotoko kakra ena ode bae je na ye benya Karl-Heinz Maroski from West Germany ono so by 68 because unse me say Pereira be attachment one che Ghana sa 1 year na no cha koye ono so be di 2 years and Karl-Heinz Wegan enso be ye Ghana coach Karl-Heinz Wegan no so ye German coach ono so bae na oye kakra and okoye so ba Ghana kra e de house be je Ghana league o sa ko Mali e de Mali ko ball AFCON 72 finals enti Karl-Heinz Wegan enso be ye Ghana coach and okoye na Oswaldo Carlos Sampaio Brazilian enso sa bae sa coach we na de as go je o second league title okay. Carlos Oswaldo Sampaio oba Ghana e koye kra sa bewura mu 90s when na David Boot e free house of folk Ashanti go then go face e sa do mo be G League or be the second league title na ye third and na ono so na with few games to go na man koyi na omo so wanyini de na akokora we na ono so koye and omo fa Malik and as good so G League no enti ono so free one na general yes aba benya another coach a ɔyɛ Laka ɛyɛ Frederick Osamdiodu ɛna ɔno so ba bɛfa Ghana adwuma no ɛna ɔno so ɛde June 78 ɛna ɔde Ghana gye AFCON to 1981 81 no yɛkɔ no ne yɛde ɛyɛ CK Jamfi ɛsɛ ɛba ɛna yɛdidi mu a ɛna ɛno so ɛkɔgu yi na yɛgye AFCON 82 ɛna ɛno so continue CK ɛde Ghana agye miensa so on waji 63 65 ɛna wabɛgye 82 ɛna Osamdiodu so agye baako ɛde ama Ghana ɛna ɛno yɛ 78 ɛna yɛde wuram ti yɛsɛ kɔ na yɛde Afrane so baayɛ Afrane kɔɛ Herbert baayɛ Herbert akɔ ɛna Rudi Gotov ɛso baayɛ ɔno so yɛ from West Germany Gotendorf ɛbaayɛ ɛbɛkɔkyi Ghana 86 87 saa time na Ghana ɛbrɛ paagye no a yɛntimi qualify
okay
ɛno na Sierra Leone for bɛhyɛɛ no Sierra Leone for bɛhyɛɛ Ghana me atudin Black Monday 87 na ɛyɛ dwada ya na yɛkɔfa ɔmo baayɛ na ɔmo asa bɛhyɛɛ general ɛno akyi yɛsa bɛnya coach Osamdiodu ɛkɔ Bukaziz ɛso ba 1990 to 92 ɛna ɛbɛnya Otofesta ɛso bɛwura mu Otofesta so kɔɔ ya ɛna Osamdiodu sa bɛgye adwuma no ɛna yɛbɛnya Georgian E. Larsen ɔno so yɛ Danish coach from Denmark in 1993 odi 1 year and also kɔ na Agrifen ebe coachi 94 no and Peter Gavera Romanian coach no be coachi aso folk no ɔno so coachi Ghana 1995 Gavera kuru every one year de Ismail Ketes ɔno so yɛ Brazilian 96 Abra and so South Africa issues and Samadi and so baye Renos Israel from Netherlands 1997 98 ɔno so baye Emma Yako Burkina Niaman Kwe and go sepe de Sona General on also free three and so by after 2000 and Osamdiodu as I take you over and Assassin Jones took over for Ghana 2001 it did more yebenya Milan a year Zivodinovic on also by from Serbia and Montenegro 2002 Yika Frani Beino Yakobo Afcon Mali by Bukazi Saba Biem after 1992 and on also Babe Kochi and Ravzundik Esobay caretaker 2003-4 Mariano Barreto ebe shemu after on the dear call a year attention 2004 under 23 by our Olympic and on to be shemu o free one any benya Rataman Dukovic na Dukovic by ti Dukovic e ba no o be free on say a Claude Leroy on the first coach a year papa ndia de lawyer Kwesi Nyantachi e fan first e de ni be wurem and on so ebe ye adwuma na sasa na Ben Kofi appoint coaches na ba to buy no ontimi nyini mfiri ho ya qualify for World Cup Dukovic koy ya no e de Claude Leroy baye sila sete be ye caretaker ya ba benya Milo Van Rajevac ono ekoy Goran Stevanovic eso ye de ekoy 2011-12 ene benya akwasi apia eso ba 2012 in 2014 after World Cup ono so firi mu koy yesa benya masokonadu as caretaker osa koye yebenya akwasi apia biem yesa de ni wuram ena sika akono baye yaba benya Milovan Rajevac osa ba biem na afeso otuado e baye Chris Uti baye ena we so abanti coaches akochi Ghana nyina da no ena ya brobro so ano emu 26 e ya brofo emu 21 caretakers combine obi a wanya eye multiple spells nyina no e ka ho ye repeating say ya sa afa ni biem ni ade but individual ade Ghana ya employ at the letter show say wo ye adwuma to brese makoma kudu ba caretakers form yensa ora so chemu a ni nyina no eye combine Ghana eye 21
wow enti among from questions no na oye ho adwuma nkrankra and so the Mamonom Kessben television 93.3 92.9 Accra. Though I listened to the sports minister on City TV interview. He says Ghana is going to the World Cup with up to 800 supporters at a cost of 9,350 per person. Wow. Sir, multiply 9,350 by 800 by Ghana rate today. We're talking about 760,000 Ghana cedis. When we can't pay teachers and nurses, what kind of secaditious political people, football people is this? This is thievery. Kufito Elubo na Ediwe and so Abreye. Miko, the Great Kingdom Medical Center, Akofankra Toka Krababa, Ebeshamu videos na Modi Abreye and then also. Everybody see how. Okay.
Frimponi, voter barracks who? Hey, Ghana said you dibim. You dibim. You damase pounds near Juma Pa Moye. Mechia onu abidafo nyina Andy. Juma mabo Juma son kompa ma. Ghana for your dibim, football fans for your dibim. Em say senke de kokota nka mo ne lawyer senke behind. You damase near Juma maye. Uchado. Uni nyame nko ahwe e besan asa akini biu. Yes. E besan asa akini biu. Yedamase. Sejo. Mo bodwuma na mo nkoso mo adwuma. Afi so ye de empaipo. Any e support nyina e ta blasters echi. Ni se ne yadi bia no ba now. Ye be hu nsisan ye. Yedamase Ghana me si yedi bimo, yedi bim. Sejo. Yedi bimo muni nyame nya adwuma. Bye bye.
Morning Sejo. Uni kile uni na. Say otuado sakin me no. Me hunu say Ghana for bebre no. Na ye for so. But me hunu say emfaso bia ni so. Emfaso bia ni so chere say aka 3 months am yakọ backup ye kwa akọ World Cup. Na ye see ye change coach. O ko fa hwan Pep Guardiola na oba be ye den. O ko fa Zinedine Zidane, o ko fa Ancelotti. Coach Ben na o ko fa na o say oba ba ba ye bibi anwamade ama Ghana for. Bibi hunu say saki we emfaso bia ni so. Ba ye am yekuri gina monsesa baba bia ye buru ne de o say ka mo ma na to aso. The way say adeba ko ni say mo de mo me hwe mo hwe around me tuma mu clue no say coach bi ya sake no at this point e bia ma tournament no okoye no okoye bibia na me pese be ni say question no we say jo me chia ne obedwa phone na me da mo say.
So Joe, good morning. Papa team aben and I enka players who asem you. Last abo match awie. Enka players who asem. Player performance, player commitment. And then coach the na abedo toja. Mesre Ghana for. Say last time no be ko ya e gina ye nyina aso. Say Efi na hu say opam coach. No mapam coach na. Ebe sre Efi no. On pe interim coach. No me so team no enkobo World Cup ni wie. Iwie a amatase. Amaya assessment of all the players. Efi ya pe coach a bit me handle last time no. Na aboye. Se blaster no ko yi a Ghana ya sumudwo ye. Nti ebesre Efi no. Se omehwe no maye ne sa. Efi local league no so ebesre Efi. Ebi aniama akeka kono e call the tail end of the league. Omehwe referees no eyi. Na otwe etwa mu de anti referee no ho nsem bebre. Ebesre referees no. Mudin na omo say no. Oye ni ya ebebo odin pa. Onye ni yenso ebe say odin sa. Na so ye wa na waye. Ti ebesre Efi no. So mama ni nko referees no ho. Na yenya team a obewini competition no na next year okosi ya na mu Africa ankogu ye no ase. Madamasi. Bye bye.
Good morning, Sir Joe. I'm ciao. I'm more on your bedroom phone abaso. Na yencha Andy. Na etrobina Andy ka na adwan obejara manaka. Eda yi nyina ho ase se yapam coach Otuado. Na ensi ho se yapam coach Otuado de a ye besere. Na assistant coaches no mo ka no mo mpam mo nyina ye de. Enka ho nko. Na enkofa new coach na beba no. Ono ampe na assistant coach ne ni mpemfo no mbe adwuma. Ma mpemfo bi antusu assistant coach ma omo. Na omo coach su omo na omo defense omo do mo sha omo no mu. The best say Jeff mpemfo omo pam assistant coach nka no omo kofa coach a obetuma aba be ye adwuma ma ye star players na we team mu no omo tima yusu omo. Sergio Yadamasi ene dwuma di a modi ema Ghana man. Yadamasi nyame nhyiramu e frame senior solo me ye video fi bia west I wo sewe isam nyame nka mo no mo abaso amen.
Hello Sergio, good morning kacha munyina frame cash out me ka several boase Sergio Otuado mapa ho ne pa onyande ne tatis nyina ewu obo game ni wie kura na opon a obusan the tatis boy kura no boy kura onim ɔnya de wabɔ ma no nkɔ ɔmo pɛ coach papa ɔmo nkɔpɛ yi coach no South Africa coach no wɔfa no mmara wɔbɛyɛ adwuma no nyinaa ɛde ɔmo bɔ adwuma na wase
Sergio, in fact, I'm not in Obi enya botoyem because Benjamin Sarri or da poma. I can come born and know the cry. I knew him. On a confident level. Out the da upon him. Utum say yes, he's mature enough, so be blast number 1. Goalkeeper friend Azig say Atizigi. Or da poma boy who be a corner so national. Bobia who be a corner so national. And Sergio Mesre. Local players never been one blaster because we share the recon no matter how boy are. In 3 years how Patrick Kessben of Asante Kotoko is better than him. Patrick Kessben to me tacky to me crosses short and so on and on. He's better than this the recon as a boy interco a football. Intimacy Sergio local clubs yeah they are no we should also have them. If you back once, I come in crank. I must be draw. In the infant being shim, no met me a boni as a foreigners, you cry. When you must sorry, he's number 1. Yamina Nacha Ghana. And so, young vampire Bontanichi, and Yamepa, be my wife. So you're money Yaminajuma, Damasi.
Sergio, and a pay them, what you know at BSC. But your friend is Susuriso. Your ball Ghana Penifona about say, Omatia Yesu, no Matimia Sake, coach Otoado. Because Kiedo Otoado call this World Cup. Kebegui Animas a poto. Because your players, Kutano, they are not bad though. I'm not bad as how. I don't know the game of war. Individual, they are very good. But it's like a coach. No matter or the backup players, no. But they winning mentality be show with him. Any confidence be show players in them. O make me deliver mine. Until yesterday you pay for say. O go pay good coach mine. Me dem susu say ke go pay Marqueso. Marquesian. They am fa na dey Emra. Kamikaze yan go pa ba yan pa na cho. Yan ne kakasa. No me fa a blaster team because boy is a boy. We have midfield na no bono. Midfield no am ta be a good coach. Or better with the game no better. Sana me big kasa champs ese betima ye adwuma blaster. Yan ko fa ne mra. No ma ye adwuma na blaster. Ya da Masedo na go po ne mo nya adwuma. Ya frame so. Bye.
Good morning. Me din dey da sebre. Me kasafi St. Martin de Paris Hospital Enzema. Me chia woni wapanfo nyina. And he came and a doctor, Michamunina. Messejo, and a day Yatiasam day. Atiasam day. Yes. GFE boss and a minister of sport. On my idea, the Baboma Abaso. Nemum. Some way Yakuma Swadia, my Cecilia, Yakuma Swadia, and say, Cecilia Kakakra. Some sake Utuadua. Yes, someone sake on. I'm for coach Papa and break Ghana football. GFA president, when I work as bring back the love. Now, so per se bring back the lava into Ghana football, especially the Black Stars now. Yes, so Kofa elite coach, send a Debia Andy, any Dr. Ekano, coach and a profile, HRSA, or you coach and a profile, HRSA, or Betumia Jumano. Yempe Machamakwe coach Bia, when I work, Yempe Machamakwe coach Bia, GFA boss. Ya tete se kwesi apia yempe no kwesi apia ya bre no kwesi apia ya bre no wabagana 2 times ya bre ono na ode esiem ne mutari mu ko World Cup 2014 na yakoko ntokwa no ya tibida ya hu bida ono na ode omukọ ya omukọ ntokwa no se wasake otuado yesi sake no wasake no wayade ye pe coach papa yempe kwesi apia biem kofa coach bra.
Sergio, anope de niamba na nyina ye kan bie afi de Kurt ne nkrofo afi de o mepam ayi coach do to ado sa afi de wonko nyanwo kwa de pam no ona buku fia dance okoye no na nya bon no kohwe okwo se okwa pam coach na nkasa na okopam no na ye ka bibie che Kurt ne nkrofo a mo so o monte ahoma no bɛte a ɛna nano na ɛndi mo ka no sɛ ahoma no bɛte a mo ama no ante wɔ boase Germany na afei mama ahoma no akɔteɛ Otuado wɔnya de Ghana fo kan mo sɛ da coach a coach team biara da coach third division team coach under 17 team da na mo de mo senior na sent mama no sɛ coach wɔne ne John Pente ɔno so coach team biara da mo so ɔno yɛ second coach ɛna wɔn pa mo Otuado de a wɔn fɔte ma enjoy yɛ ma John Pente so ɔno so yɛ ade ka bibiara kyɛ mo nti sese ya atama ye bo afko no ye ntima nkolofa no satan no se kompa Otuado kasabri ye nya coach ya omonte team no a sabri ko team no akoduru baabie e ka bibie che kete na nkrofo so omonte because of interest omunya free Otuado sika hunti e ba che o ma endi enjira me coach no e man sika waje Otuado coach sika waje
e fami nana ya ado me concern enye coach na ya sakene no because you and I know say coach ni there na ontimi mboa Ghana but the first place when I select a coach no e man be a coach of the Black Star because get more the criteria ba say coach who merited that criteria no ontimi emeye the coach of Black Star Otuado na only credential bia na merited for him to be a coach of the Black Star. Most are looking for a sign 5 years. 5 years knowing say even the criteria na pay as a coach no only be. It means this our big men are taking with the youth for granted. At the end of the day, that's a coach na taxpayers na sika no di betua. It is high time I will look at these people because in few muboto until whatever they do, they don't care. You're on the assistant and the Yapam Otuado. Nobody can pinpoint necessarily any of the assistant coach, a bit my the head coach, because almost merited to even be in Kotoko and House of Folk. Kotoko and House of Folk, they don't even merit it. So me say, Ketoko, we the youth should wake up. It is high time we send these people to court. It is high time they come and answer questions. It is so maybe at the first place no, we are going to see say government need to Otuado for the 5 years contract now or one. Some of us will advise ourselves and we know where to pass and advise ourselves. Thank you.
Sergio, good morning. And I paid him the son will be your food be away. Because a free transit, Midiani Obama. Sabi yena GF for Abba, Yemo GF for Abaso. Say at long last, Omasa Kuchu to Adwamai. By this time around, your best room, your best power macho. Say, so move before I'm an Abbey lead Blasters team now. Or move be yet competent enough. And in Sabbath, my team, no somebody who say yes, indeed. Coach in Sa, I was a team you so. You won't find call wake up. Because you say, you need Germany match ya a boy. Let team no answer than your bad. Boys need be that capability and the talent I'll meet me the boy team no. But ye who you say you lucky kakra say you be your coach ya. They sabet me at the team no so once you shape boys no. I mean who say indeed coach is our team no so. And no kwani ade ana akawe ye ni German friendly ya boy. After me first akonya isu na me na Blasters players no ba ko mienu me se bi abaso. Because player bit say kojo opon pepra. Indeed we yi no hu me say our talent no commitment level no so e wo soro na ye pa ni na infanta na tise ni injury na o peke no enkonko ye serious injury bi e be kwa haye ana say e be che se bi obetimi de na ho den aba be boa Black Stars e wo wake up ya ye kwim ye mi say obeka team no ho e be boa ye pan na afi Ghana player a friend Jonas Adjective ye fa sa akwanya we so ni amfa nkasa kire ni say ogina 18-yard box ma as a defender said we see the penalty any bob inside a opponents no a hard journey. Let's see a tournament team. Let's go 18-yard box with the ball when Sasia. Overhead team no, a bedi team linya, intimistre, Oma Moben and women in Casa. That's how mistakes with an 18-yard box on Teteso. Now for Ghana for Yamo Benjamin Asari so Abaso. And on the performance and then you're bad. We or that go. You say Yankopon yard near the Empire Botany Chia. They say the confidence level no back because I'm not game no na a very high profile match and with them no and young crown game no wetimi sustain that heat we say e concede 2 goals pa. I think say enye bad. Nti yemo na baso. Say bia be boost the confidence level. Wetimi aboa your wake up. Madam Asesejo, we no abedwafo. Monye adwuma na men kam ho.
Meme de Otuado no one technical managers ni nyina wo say ye chomo airport bi ni ye le o ma ansana ya mo kwan mo mafom ho di en sa de a in fact ntwaye kura mo de akuma edi agro.
Sejo, good morning. You say radio do bibia boko. Sejo na de jebo nyanya budu. Otuado ya pam no e de radio ase. Empanifo mo transit side decision. Ya do masipa. Inti kachire se Franco se really enya ate wo boase o. Lebe no anu uburu na de ye fro beti anke wete wo boase no. Na de enya ate. Ya men kam ho na Jumade na moboma Ghana money mo edamasi.
Good morning, Kessben Sports. Good morning, Sir Joe. Just will be out here, dear. Say GF, no. It him dear course of honum. Zianum, Amopamo, Otuado. Well, the previous matches now are bono accumulation of losses and anything on Mopamono. And I said, no match, no Mopamono, because no match in a here, fancy Lucy. But there was some little bit improvement. Until the GFA, no. Then Omujina saw the Pamon, the frequent losses, no, and I said no match. Secondly, by this time, Nanka, the local coaches, Nepa, Anke Benye, another opportunity.
Sejo Otuado, onye coach, Otuado nim coach, onye coach. Otuado crabo na nkasa no nimbo. Because by olden days near what they do, it seems obi wa bruchira boga nti first no bi fra bruchira ni nechi boga sa 2006 no boga se na Ghana for mo Otuado ko ball no Otuado ball no nimbo onya ade o ball na coaching so onya ade Otuado ni tactics bia se ayi ball ye ni say opponent na no mo ball be modern say ndi anya dey say Otuado ni sad no man say Semenyo a winger, the day you your striker, where you say, but they midfielder until Mungi Asa. Until Otuado say, or my partner, come up.
Yeah, Sergio, Imamwachi, Yankopo on Chram for Papa Nijumapa Moye. No one here, trauma level, a front press on Amica Sadifre. Sergio. Meniaji bruta mesi meniaji coach ba kwa ya pam no ameniaji Otuado nembo no anije ni sheda nyan wie peo because madika ka say coaches mienu na omugina touchline excuse me to say omuhoye mehi enye say omuhoye mehi e wo bibia ho but kind of coach a omu coach ana say kwa omu fasu coach no ba ku na ya pam no onu na Otuado no aka Mikel Arteta mi bo ko Arsenal for coach which is coach is mienu asa papa na meti say ya pam Otuado no mani agi na mo no anije ni sheda nyan wie pe aka say ye be pam Arteta so Arsenal ka ho ene me the happiest man on earth mani agi na mo no Sergio ye kan say no ye wo Morocco for coach a wa resign ansan yan onu so oyadi say enya obi ti say Zidane krapo de e betimi afa no say o mefa enko World Cup no ansa say bia na French national team na na neji hu dia ye enko panic no o mefa enfa enko World Cup no ansa say coach bia ni ho a say enko no san so a Morocco for coach a wa resign ansan yan so wo ho ye enko fa no na enye sa na ye san enko fa bubra coaches dia Ghana de mamu mfa money ntu se o de ye be ko baby ufro bia sa o mati se bi no kura bo coach kosi apia din de bi onu nso o ye san line na abaye ni de akọ o mpani baby ntra na mo mfa coaches fufro a me bubo di bi Ronald Harvey Ronald se de so on de Saudi Arabia ho a wo ye adwuma me nye sure se e benya no ejo mo ni nya me nya adwuma
Sejo
Good morning. Me say nyame adaroma. Mu nyina mo ho ye. Ebe nyame abɔ mo ho bai. De mu nyame bedo won de, na jesu bia ho ye. Say jo, nyame sna ka ne say Andy na me to no bo. Say ne nsɛm nsɛm wɔ ka ya na wɔ ka no. Ɛyɛ nsɛm pa na nso nipa bi ntin nsɛm bi ase. Nipa bi ɔka sɛm bi a na kɔyɛ NDC na nsɛn bɛyɛ mantini wɔkan obi de message bi ba ma Andy kan sɛ wɔnhwɛ samra sɛ mo agyan mo na domensa mo pɛn so players na wɔn na ne na wɔn na brand ɛkɔ world cup 2026 no media no 2016 no samra no wɔnhwɛ saa team no ɛne samra ɛnɛ players wo hu de obi ayɛ sɛ players na anya de sɛ coach nso na abon so ne woni ni modwuma wontimi hu ebebo qualify no wie no Andy kan na nso kan ye no anya dwuma eno na ato bedu ne enti se na ano ye ne wo staff abo ne ahe yenum na se ne se eni Germany kobo a wa be kosai se Germany here be se enum kura na edu kura ne ya ahe yebi na se wo so ahe yenum na Germany be ye de timi de Andy de na meto no se otu ado onye coach wo muaye na anu ball eboyi ogina bench wo no ohwe no ohwe se ne ogina ho na ohwe osofo coach yetum se osofo coach ni tutu nkura bu ye coach yeso enso okaka Ghana for say hey intermediate Jamaica ne se Andy na me to no bo ka je se Andy wubu ni onye coach enso woni madwuma no de wonim na woka na ye chia
okay we the TV na hwefo mo mfa nkyem na mentwa so memfa first batch ne mra wie wa ha me kire videos no ye besa baso biom na de o kukusu bia no wayi e de free ho Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra mo am monitor program no live with DSTV channel 364 Go TV mo am hwe no ho no so no mo hwe live e wo channel 121 already everybody about bedin komo kakra ansana kwa make the local stories no enyina enso abre abodon kwa pausima edu enso pepepe Kessben University College omasan aye omade no ebio wow enya sem ketu akra sports no man ne mema no enye easy kra apwa games no 2026 wonu sa afibia no games yi ebaso na omota jiji trophies bebrebe omasan akọ jibre e de abaye no mbetwetwe ngombo kakra na fi yede de aka no abremo team no nyina e wa ha but Mr Samuel Osei Poku registrar owaha sanso na George Asumadu SRC president enso e wa ha na George Obiri on a sports commissioner and in penifo kakra enso e wa ha ni omo ko di agro na nkasa pi enso e wa ha no mbedi nkomo kakra is I'm mesha say dey free ho ai makwaba the time mamo aiko enso yes yayi me who football men winner volley men winner basketball men just say ade monko na mudi agro na mo ade
boy mo kakra yes that's pa me fa kwanya sunchia o hefo no T4 ya ba wi e Kessben University College se do di kakan no na kasa apaga we bebuza say dey dubedia ne titumi Ashanti Regional Private University Alliance Games every year bia no for the past 4 years private university o Ashanti region nyina be hia edi sa agro no na ya ba wi ni gisem ni say me boys ne me girls no student no edi nkunim almost all the trophies no o magi ni nyina ba na say edi ba na edi be chia on edi be chia ahefo ne T4
sure okay enti cheche mwe trophies is here dey na memra sports commissioner Jojo Bri boy mu kakra be hu tintin ba ko ha na me hu nketo mienu so ha we dey hin
okay Sergio we no ye football no eno na edikan na fe so ne to so ye volleyball
okay
na fe so ne ye wo ha yin so ye basketball
okay
eno so na e wo hanamo nti football no ena ye kese pa na e wo mu no
okay
dodo na se Champions League trophy nti ena so pa na e wo hanamo no
easy me se boku na university say na amo eka homo dey agree
so far omiye 6
private universities
private universities o kuma say omiye
6 okay
6 nti muna ye no nyina ombo all round I think say sports fund be chiche omo ebo obia na obi hia
okay
na je say na wie no Kessben University College edi nkunim and any je say mun say team bi e be hia bia no omo do motiko ekafom
wow George boy ngomo kakra e ba ne say
okay Sergio
o sha se say
jumadi no e sha se na eden was yan fa ne say afebia no ekoso last year ekoso e man last year no anko yi amfa man ye we kra even yantimi anse go ye consider 6
last year
yes
no
kra entini wa hu ye no tinaje say mo aye den dia man ti afi ye toto ye ne maye ama jumadi ne sha se ne say na registrar kan na say private universities e wa Ashanti region ha na yesia tini ye 5 teams and ye all player ye born a league form tini ye the points na every all player
okay
the leg form and I boy wow top you know and ultimate J the Kessben yetimi top group no yetimi age trophy no ye shia ne bia no ye the netiko ka form
universities na mo share on private
universities no so far ama Ghana Baptist University
Baptist University
yes omo kan ho bi and afenso Wisconsin University omo so omo kan ho bi and afenso Christian Service omo so e kan ho na afenso Newman College omo so omo kan ho bia and Kessben University College ye na je say yetimi ejina mu a yetimi di sa adwuma di fefefe nti sa school so ana etimi eba ya ye ne omotimi yes games inseju
football no
yes
others na two no so volley no so hin for
and so schools na sa schools na ana je say omo so ede omo de eba ya yetimi ji ne nyina free omo nse
okay but so the main actors in by
yes
my baby say mo kwa no bia the Zebra two guy all right now maminko SRC president so George Asumadu moya dio congratulations moya de pa so we SRC president na say colleagues no koya this year and munyam kese ma usupa o mreso na sane media but last year now we SRC president okay and omo ko we no na nya wo okay una o this anu ma yina aba minim de o de betu dwa fa ho je na meka
me da se bebre said the nim na apo agnia ho sini 4 years football there out of 4 no ya win 3 anti for the first time no Papa Prince on
out of 4 no maji wow
out of 4 na je 3 last year nkwana ya ntumi amfa trophy ama but no ne football no but volleyball men no na ntumi nji bida mostly ne timi 82nd ya man no so akoji 2 times nti na say this year no the aye treble ba bia trophy sisu bia de na ye de aba no okay come nti ye be say Kessben University enema bebre ye boy homoden nye football kwa bibia ne sports in terms of sports discipline ene ope baby papa that work with school no anga se wu se say Nigeria no every time bia e be available amawa na Kessben enti because school no e wo se be project students as far as sports and academics is concerned enti bi obia woni je sports ho e de anase wo pese usua de na wonya saa de as a site na wohia Kessben University College be fa forms na also any emission de
register ho ndi ono na be betu dwa wo de nyabotre mesa ba so biom na register me ba no ho na de betwa to no akasa nsemi nyina ma obi ate minim George Bamra ho
okay
main actors no for mo kire yen
okay say Joe
manfo hu wo mo
best player Dybala Bosole and avenso best defender and so Maluda and so ewa na capito and so ewa hanoma and so eba capito so hanoma
captain football captain
yes
no wow nice one tell you what position be we defender okay mon fanse mo nyina mon kasa kan kran there now the tuja captain no yeah ko kasa kakra ye break protocol na fi we am more presented trophy na mamo no okay nice Mamenti on kaka cry. Last year na team no.
Mpacho am kan.
Last year they went to me.
Oh, last year they send penny for kan last year no you could dig ye.
Okay.
Last year they yentimi am fa trophy bia.
Okay. Wow. Na there na ma mutimi sheshe obi asa Jesus trophy and this year. There na mo ye ni year this year mutimi yes ah.
Say do that say the ten say ye gina last season performance ne so.
Yeah.
And e di ye ho komo cause na abambuo ya aba se yanko ye hwe last year no this year na se entwetwe ho kakra benti boys na ngada so ye di ye ho komo se o sa fi bibi ntina ye ko ya de Travis nyina ya de aba around.
Wow. Na obo team be ana school na school na unse da nye team bia okay.
Boy fit team
Ubo fiete. To ne what is over born na kwetira da.
Say you say empenifo boy there.
Okay. Ubetumi awuram kakra. Now players ni bi way.
Oh. Me wo assistant capito wa ha.
Okay.
Me wo Maluda wa ha, me wo Lama wa ha, me wo Vinicius.
Wow.
On bebrebe.
I see.
Bebrebe. So obi abekasa de.
Sure.
Obi abitima kasa.
Obi ankasa ho, be yi o. Kaso obi akasa be ha pa. Minim wa person dey big to dwa bia no. E ma kwa na ja to dwa. Ba mo ya de papa. Football men omo na win here. Volleyball Kessben University College omo na say win afa basketball omo say win here. Wa person dey bia to dwa bia na o kasa.
Okay, assistant coach.
Okay. Nice. Small boy. Then na okay.
First of all, Sergio, as near Quenya Yam, said a capito di kind. I've been part of the technical team right from last year, Benina.
Okay.
One thing my falling short in last season was mainly because of the fact that now boys in the trim door my fan because not previously 2 times now you're calling in and to go in for the 3rd time. Now I say a woman trim say a quiet to a man shed that I'm found can be and show me that's the reason why last year near Mount Quay. So going this particular year near main target and say yes a falling giant I quite person rising back into no and then motivation at the mouth and normally now to making sure say training any other staffs and activities are near Bayan campus no more and that's the reason why I bought man near my dating my this particular time. So we have park in this one will be having a tired she said performance done it looks as if say near penny at them extraordinary matches a boy in no be a boy about Nini Jumadina boys in a buy internet it me achieve this particular feat.
Nice one.
Congratulations to boys in Nina because we be adding where the issue.
Okay. Now who a student?
Yeah.
And also I coach my team. Okay, that because of my share for also especially coach I will handle team. Oh, okay. My idea but minyan nwie de minim some more prepare say mo ma enwom ba ko bia. Some on for some group number make I 2 years ago or so mo the group by ya. Mo be ma ha jato ha papa na easy kra. Next time mo for sa group number. Na minim mo last year this year dem e bi nsi bi o wo call the Kessben University some digit trophies nyina o
say do e bi nsi bi
there na mo ye say
so far no ye team no ne ya ni kan ho ne say place ye bo nyina bi level 100 level 2 and level 3 and na 400 ti afi ya ye be wie ana say mo na be wie school emu makoma 3 pe na efrim team kakrakra ye da wonya 3 pe na efrim the 3 na efrim a e benya different players asan be ship na say no na mind your players are more experience na e wo team no more na e bia ba che.
Okay.
Nti omokokora ensheda en hard dwens and send assistant coach kan me na me main coach no and ono so awo technical team on 3 years ni nti me koi ono so na be hwe akire ono be take over me nti ono so na be take over nti enya de foforo bia ensan enfama no.
All right. Na man obi ankasa kasa ma omwe yeah everyone say
Josephine
uzu we school ana okay can you be say obi
I say volleyball man enshede ni kasa bia sanse yenya team ni omanhia ya je ato asutu ti other schools no mushro this say you know ya shede nya my team but ye boy homodi
nice one but next year I say man of volley ni ade na musu mutimi
ye be training basketball
no yeah okay all right Kessben University College congratulations mo ayade ye papa football men winner volley men winner na fi basketball register mami samra way na kwa be na mo faso a munya sa students mo sheda recruit o mo na footballers no volley ni ade mo sheda recruitment ana so mo ba school ha na mo nya ma pick sa talent
ba student recruitment frankly speaking yen sheda pick go forward with sporting background but the beauty of it is they're able to mobilize the best in terms of football volley among others said the George Kano I never quite back as maybe bridging say be uncle for pick omo nyina student omo nyina from the first to the last omo nyina student and na omo mobilize omo to form the team inti omo na nim how me sports person to omo student na organize omo matete teams no and the beauty of it is about Kessben University almost every day be omo training and I believe that discipline no and aboama yehu de na yehu iti eba mobilization their student na eyom bibia na yen the logistical support no atai omachi kakra metimi aka bi mu say be nipa ebredwin say university no ya de suanko a but if it be holistic development of the personality say nipa bi up say okọ ni mabrabo mo your mental, physical, intellectual and other aspects na the for Kessben University College ni say o mo have first class student wom on say Ghana na dwen ni say wabon na wabon na your sports. But I can tell you, we were a media person or a media and communication student. Your assistant is a media and communication student. Be a ICT, be a computer science, among others. Almost the normal day sports non so so team Pempi, nya this young Kwan and our university, especially Kessben University College.
Okay. Well, this will be a person Becca school. No, DNS.
You use sports, and I have sports there. Maybe take advantage because you use sports as one of the media to promote and project Kessben University College. It is a we footballer. And as a team Bukra national level now so school best place
university. And so baller but now football no can work.
Okay. In Pempi need to so Kobolos and the boy it's not true. Now the managing so be our university no say football player. And ma we complete as individual. Nti makwanya won say Kessben University College e bie na pono egu atwo no ma obetimi aba. Currently there are 2 campuses. And ye bibia bom as a university. Tibia wo ye adwuma wo bobo abetimi aba yen city campus na wo edumo no on weekend basis. Since we a regular student we mu nyina na we straight from secondary school and SHS and omo ba ya you say omo dru baby omo dru. And no continency lake busum true road. And no share the serene environment ni nyina contribute to their success as sports people. It uba your number no is 0501 63 73 83 63 73 83
0501 63 73 83 okay.
Oba wo friend number we are e be kire kwan ya befa so a obetimi enya admission.
Okay. O di trophies ne je na bi o ha edin ba o maintain na ha dwen o minim next year obama obi assurance na say next year this time me invite him about studio.
Yes.
Na mo be hum kakra.
So Joe next year you be maintain.
O ka schools na mo no compete.
Me can chiro mo nyina because omo ntimi yen. Senior ye hwe ye ntoto ya de ato ho no mo a obi aba ofa saa de na mu na nse ye be age.
All right.
Ye be age. Nti omo hwe me ya we say schools no hwe ye ba yi omo hohu omo hwe pa and ye ka chiro mo say ye be age.
Okay.
Ye be age asan to aso nti be continue.
Registrar Bedamasi pa Gisebia bibi kakrebu ha obi so de ka fa ho a
manka
volleyball kan odi asembio
Kessben mi wo hobi na yeti se ku
okay
2022 na yeti na ye start tournament in 2023
okay
that was 24th and 25th February.
Okay.
And you're born who was. And Omone Baptist in the quarterfinals. 4-3 on penalties. Satana Omo as Prince Blankson.
Okay.
And here for me kuno and Yimano Susu. A year combat of a year Baptist.
Okay.
And a me. And Ufuri.
Una a student to Kessben?
No, Wisconsin.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
And yeah, Ufuri Daniel. No, yeah, external affairs officer of Christian Service.
Okay.
And Yimano Susu. That's as president. And a kabuma ya be drisami.
Okay.
And omo jepa. The last time omo J and almost aqua J wa brankesi. Say about mienu was aqua brankesi. And abako so prempe kali.
Okay.
Until the moment me anya no ye last time now moment me anya. And the anquam farm. But then yeah they volley. Yet so they be but made one omo nya 2 medals. Omo J football. Omo J dame and a manager volley. Omo Christian Service in the quarter-final. That was the maiden edition.
Okay. What is Obia history? It was Ekuta. That's it for coming. That's it for coming. All right. Then also look at the chat talk.
Volleyball no I say yan said dan ka ho asem sa because I know ni enye bi da boys no and omo captain so ha no ma.
Okay.
Omo captain Same. Ono so ha na fe so basketball no so ni enye bi da and so Kojo.
Okay.
Ono so edit me lead team no omo so makwaje for the first time sa 2 trophies yo matimi akwaje abanti omo so ye beda o masepane aboma waso na fe so ma memfa aseda emfa ye nyina ye papa Stephen Boatin Esquire memfa asidama no founder of Kessben University College yemfa asida emane ye pa yedana ase yedana ase pa nya mensira no se ono nso watimi aboae na saa dwumadi ya yatimi adi amana yefe was onyo obi ya netimi ya ne se ebi ho schools no at times no omokokora ya momonko but ye de mutimi ya na management atimi atena ase age atuma mai amayenso yatimi ahonti ye do munyina ase do munyina ase pa.
Okay, next year this time na me invite him na mo asan the trophies ababetre obia in the schools munhwe ye Kessben University College Ashanti Regional Private Universities Alliance Games 26 Kessben University College and AJJ trophies normally ebetre obia owiase na edema sepa arrange for coming now also can we hey captain
there yes yamaha ye ni jena wadawro ma ya no boys ka tu
skatu mo kan so ma kan na prepare ba ore nya wotra mbati me ka why amene register be din ko don't worry why amene register be din ko mbati en ka why. All right, yeah, the most important for coming. Okay, and I think on relation to my idea. Next year, I invite him. Okay, so Mobidi and Komo Kessben University College trophies and more ebe parade in our studio ha and now some get to Accra. My idea. Congrats. Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, 92.9 Accra. DSTV 364 and chakwa Mickey Bebanafi or local source no so kakre bi de amayen na yatwa so minim yebeko Dr. Amuzu enso aswe na kakre bi yene ono so di nkomo kakra yeba diaka no Mickey edibeye local source no yeba sisia
na ye de dobia ba mema etiefo nyina akwa ababa Amuzu Herbal Clinic na ye de dobia ba efre no Amuzu Garlic Bitters eyedura emamoje die fusane ewo nipadua nu mu eyedura ebua ma obia ne pressure ewo soro eba fom pa obisu a otiemia wadro srade abro so obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent numbness so obi se mensa anasa mi 983 nedro eye Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters controls urine flow. Dear odun so bebre anaso so basa no onye Amuzu Garlic no mu a emeso tikura. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent sciatic pains. Obi say doctor me to ase twetwe me unya Amuzu Garlic no mu atu edi. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is good for stroke patient. Obi anya stroke, obu a stroke na born in kaye. Unya Amuzu Garlic no atu edi. Sa medre na sofu bi anya stroke for years. What thought wa minu panom. I na wetimi asore ananti waka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters boost the immune system and fight infections. Se utie me na se uyo chremewu yare biya ba bekrawa. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mu en ne mo ho ye dene. Na kutie nyarewa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent body weakness. Obu ha ahomre woni so. Amuzu Garlic Bitters dilate the arteries ebiabia intinimu mamoja ediefusani yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters support the pancreas. Amuzu Garlic no pancreas no ya de ne modidi a ekotwetwe sugar na glucose na mu no me so te mass sugar eba normal. Amuzu Garlic Bitters improves vision. Obu oho a ne pressure was with man de hunu wo form. Onya Amuzu Garlic no mo buaw ma friends woni na eye wisi no we hu ade yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent palpitation. Nipa bia home ban sese home no e wosu bebre sa kope Amuzu Garlic nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent insomnia. Obu ha obre pansa wada ye frade bi zinc ene sulfur e ye rich Amuzu Garlic mu ye ko gu mu a na mabody ne home na home bo se nche na wada enti de na ho edi ma no kope Amuzu Garlic Bitters nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters enrich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda humachi antini bema nkano. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mwe. Nemo moja ni die fusane enko bema no hunadechi ya watini nka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is rich in agioni. Ena musa agioni ninti ebo ema awodi akwa no ho ban. Ema sebuo, ema kosu atuo nyina no, ema nyina kosu kama. Enti oba obu ni se a embe yie, ube hia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Oba onpese na wo eti konsu hia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Uko drugstore, pharmacy, anase herbal shop biara, wobɛnya bi atɔ wopɛ duro nsɛmmisɛ bi nso a na wafra me nama ɛyɛ 0247 77 6743 0247 77 6743 Amuzu Herbal Clinic Mauji Hiochalo.
Franco Trading Enterprise. Franco Trading Enterprise. Open Nokia phone atwa a Franco Trading Enterprise. Open Samsung phone atwa a Franco Trading Enterprise. iPhone type ben and na ope for when it's a Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone die ni fie a Franco. Oko Franco a Nokia type bia pebia no benya. Samsung type bia pebia benya. iPhone type bia pebia no benya. Smart televisions and a pebiatom ranging from 32 inches to 55 inches. Ebi our Franco Trading Enterprise. Franco si upe fridge and ato normal fridge and a pebiatom and as a deep fridge and a deep freezer and a pebiatom and also on sabetimiakam. Your Franco air conditions I would draw home ranging from 1.5 horsepower, 2.0, 2.5. Obenye bi ato ewe ye ho hyene so wesi ufie wie hotel apartments na wesi wie unya CCTV camera ebeboa wo yie na be bibia wo bia no obetimi amonitor fie wo a one monitor apartment na bomodin ekope wo kira kwan ewo Franco Trading Enterprise yebema CCTV camera papa IP67 what the beer high definition baby bia wo bia no hu de air kosom enuti open phone open television open fridge open air condition open CCTV camera a Franco Trading Enterprise your branches near Kumasi your baako ben ejaba jewelry Kumasi your baako ben a bookshop challenge bookshop a ben YFM and nasi your baako we doom a ben Malcolm your baako we doom a ben Kofo clinic and a kijetia ye will be and so home. Franco, your number near 0245 316969 0245 316969. Open your papa tonkwa na ye papa dia for when it's a Franco Trading Enterprise. S7 Gospel Herbal Center. One more day S7 Herbal Bam at the Abedjaso. S7 Herbal Bam Ayama joint pains, body pains, ebekwa S7 and also UC. We joint pains num, we see yariano, ukoto genum, rheumatism num, ebekwa aye S7 herbal balm and also UC. And no kodanche ye the S7 herbal ointment at the aba. Ope se o skinum, disease bia ha obiano, ebeko, infection bia ebeko, dwibam, enkrosa. Eyam krodoso ebekwa ehua ene wo trase ebekwa eye S7 herbal ointment ene wo so use sandrey any drugstore any chemical shop bi abeko bia no obenya bi ato ukọ na wanya bia your number eye 0244 946778 Vim champagne energy drink the only energy drinker Ode ko any gathering bia betimi anum bi akora betimi anum panyi bia betimi anum wo bia betimi anum onya any side effect bia aya Vim champagne energy drink so your birthday party engagement wedding asori hyiamum fa aya Vim champagne ko asem obi on lost energy na ho den so ate obeso replace na obi a wa dull obeso ya active aya Vim champagne energy drink and also nom wonoma ne energy no ebeba so wonoma ne energy no a ekono ebesan so ababiom for when che any supermarket bia benya biato anasa be friend Trillium Industries our number way so 03221 90877 promotion babia na wa take advantage na dia pe nyama papa ni bi enunti hye so Sabre high sense woman the big promo ba super fridge promo and omedia ba o fridge no aye dada ope transparent fridge ope deep freezer na for when it high sense woman promo na woman aye no fridge bu okura no a obekon no yes 5,000 say obekon na dey 3,000 2,000 and a free sum and into high sense showroom bia nimbia no bora ho free sabre and could do 8th of April a free sabre could do 8th of April and a jumedie no air cosum massive savings and a air cosu ye open fridge 45 liters obenye bi ato for bedroom ho open 688 liters side by side fridge obenye bi ato e high sense and a sebra na bebe fridge papa na yen yasan tete enyama ne so e dia ma no ye besan so ma 5 years warranty e home 5 years se ho to chema bia wo de ba ye be siesie de ma e wo se replace na ye be replace no enso e dia ma high sense e wo adum ye ben babu bazaar high sense e wo adum ye ben eye Vodafone and as a telecell high sense wo adum ye ben ejaba jewelry ekọ from wasa obehu ye dum ho obehu ye watafom ene wata no so ko high sense ya so ye na kope fridge to na sabre fridge promo no ekọ so denden dwabe wura bank plc say sabre senenso se uyo bi ope loan e de krata pe ene beji de eye dwaben ena benya loan ni bi ope loan a umfa dan papers umfa car papers wonfo japadie papers bi enko eye dwaben ko na betimi enye bi obatampa loan scheme enso ho de maun wunya obatampa loan scheme ni bia enhyehyɛ ne kyese ye maame mu ye nuanom a mu ye dwuma enso abo eye dwom shops awodo ope loan a eye dwaben rural bank plc savings account current account microfinance shares susu dachin investment account group loan fixed deposit and apa dwaben rural bank plc branches no adwoso Roman Hill Adeshiman Pankrono magazine new road aboasom fumesa onyesi petimpon bonre eni dwaben uduru ha obenwu yen enso ewo ho Hebaso company limited e de Hebaso criminal e de abedwaso wunya Hebaso criminal bia ebeboa emani obehyiemu a enigye aba e de amaw Hebaso criminal apply kitoa bi e wo penis no after 30 minutes ko washe wi a na tese breadthrough samuni oba no eba behyiemu buyi so Hebaso criminal enigye de oni obehyiemu na enigye nkwa na beba your number is 0244 750 510 Unilever Adaroma enom the Lux beauty tablet soap no e de abedwaso Copper Lux beauty tablet soap ni bi na fedware we use Lux beauty tablet soap ni bia e ma skin ni toso we use Lux beauty tablet soap ni bi dware a e ma hu ye hwam vitamin E wom vitamin C wom e ma skin no essential soft e de amount bomba dina pebito yoma wudo enum enso ena ewo ho yesanso e de Rexona aba use Rexona na mboa na sweat no esuntwa enfama sweat no ene produce bacteria no ene de eye body odor no eba enunti ene also using Unilever for womo Rexona ni bi enu ni the only deodorant ebe solve problem no e de amount Fanco Enterprise eton plumbing materials open plumbing materials eye papa ebe boa for when che Fanco Enterprise na kope plumbing materials ni bi ebe che e de amount eboa no so e da form ye wadum oyerepa FM building e chiro pe anasem we do ni ebe che Fanco Plaza brofiedu your number is 0551 011767 open China doors open Turkey bulletproof doors ni bi so a obenye bi awe yaso ye general
okay kwame obensi madu na e peja ye mu sorry se kasa fani nyina bra minima de be 5 minutes
bi ba message do de ban na kameka it says to say abina jatum some of the supporters ebeko 800 supporters na nipa ba ku bi ebeko st Ghana $9,350 eno ni sika abina no se o me de beko nemom onobo Kofi Adams e chirim no wo se enye sika ya ban sika true corporate omusika omenya no and omede be supporters no beko was it delegation omede ikono nipa 26 plus 26 and omede ombeko 22 technical team members and 5 management committee members including the FA president and the general secretary and more any delegation we pay and number 4 moka omumfo bia ho ka biom eno ne hihye
da Sansi biom World Cup no say players 26
22 technical team members
22 technical team members
yes
wow okay
5 management committee members and na the FA president general secretary account sankofo mu de ya ban no in the form worker
okay all right
until almost 50 nipa 57 I say 56 and a ban no e de omoko omo de ban no in the form worker the president the general secretary 26 players 22 technical team members and then 5 management committee members and omo jomo e be make trip no
esco for no nya ban na be fa
esco for be
esco afi
Debbie,
GF
na be form worker.
Oh, FE for na
be form worker. But we are buying no nkrofo be form de akọ. Je no say omo hyase epi coach. Ti say de omo kan no omo hyase epi coach. Omo say head hunt. Enye say omo be biumato obi mfa application bra. Although many ye DF director of communications kasa o say am first started the applications e ba bibre e pe Black Stars job no. But omo say asatena omo be head hunt. Omo abekọ no makope coach Oba say Juma no mu de ama the Black Stars of Ghana because almost say a brain ho general infancy.
Okay. Is Otoado really the only problem at the Black Stars? To me, a big no. If he's been sacked, then what's John Pentel, Fatah Udauda and others still doing at the bench? Semenyo has never been seen as a player we know in the Premier League, in the Black Stars jersey. Same as Inaki Williams. The commitment of the players is really questionable. And if they don't change their mindset, we can never perform as a football nation, even if we are having top coaches at our bench. I'm a bio Michael and Adiwe and so Brian. Okay, and Chemeko baby Joe me pon. Brabetres. Adika, I'm saying 7 doors. Minimum idea. Mema a minute bi na yemo no mboni nyina atofa na yemfa ko se nyame yad mo chena na ya history so no enso mu nyina okay eduru ha mema okwan na baby Joe
boss
design
boss nyame adum boss
ele nyanko pasi pa
boss
nyame
shla boss
enra mensa kan video na amas and now Mr. Mu control mo man yenhwe baby Joe kakra on television so amas na baby Joe enya sem ketu akra na we are mass here baby Joe
boss ba chop the last year na me we school because we do school niti bibia me di echire amas akola bi o good o come ka bia
na odo
say me do school
but you know na obusa na sem
social we are social still how see me do evident the boss
usu we last year
okay boss
now your course really.
But social studies. First time we telecard drawing.
Baby Joe.
Boss, na me shla boss. Award we.
Yeah.
I degrade it for you. And I
you dedicate.
Yeah, I degrade. Take your handy. Degrade for you.
Ade.
Boss, say me do.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, na so cheer for no be a friend.
Wow.
Do la kaya ma wo. Na so be fast.
Obi o no so kuta Ghana card.
But ade dey asema. Abas ade.
Abas dey say no one say draw the doors. As you
draw masters me.
Oh yeah, flower Abas so do him. The boss, that
this special love for Amas if Rehefa. Didn't now pay school sir.
Boss, dey bet ma kan say Amas dey me pese me yemo mu no. Omutimasi. Omutimasi
dem pese didn't na mass na pom sir.
Abofo dem say house ni tenya house o. Me do school no dey make ka be omutie.
Okay.
Say me da kola bi ba kola na good. Me da be di sani mom, sani house of folk.
Oh, okay.
Ada me di kwada so messy so ama house. Ada me say bi di Peter me do ama kotoko. Me ani na me a.
No ni na play.
Na infantry. Jordan Misa. Me na kotoko.
Okay.
Enti ba che ni tutu. Ba di ba ko be sa be ko house.
Okay.
Abas me nya bu transfer me di be ko.
See, yes school no here recruitment ni na ma omo.
Bo se nkola ni ti nkola no se won akola bi o good a. We say ko sunya ni o.
Yeah.
Ma ko fa akola bi o.
Okay. How are they?
Your friend Mole.
Or
Comrica.
Okay. Never mass. I see.
Mole. Your friend the boss. On no be do anima. This a grader.
Event where?
100 this year because of we gas anti am go fa akola do.
Oyoba. I see.
Ma ko fa no we o se demo o ka bibia na o hwe wanim. O bisa le say na o hwe wanim. O fi bi mila.
I see.
Yes, but I'm a transunion, but we don't feel Bimila.
Gazantina Okofa.
Okofa. Baby Sakura say it is no show him. Wow. The boss. The boss. We never call him. But we let take wow ba.
Okay.
Latest intelligence.
Sure.
The boss.
Me who name for the first time will function as a narrow horror. Yes. Enti ayi ni domine ma woni. Me nim dey na wo ka kire headmistress no nim 24 more. Because ade o ma ye na so.
Yes, former boss.
Adna hu ni sa no.
Yes.
Ya massa ya ma no.
Yes.
Yes, serious.
When we go give me sakura de mama.
Your old students baby.
Nyamishlaw.
Ene obi ne obi ye ne timi na je.
Nyamishlaw jolaka.
Nti e kire se amas. Enye don kwa na wo do. Omo so do pa.
Boss.
Ade we e say o cherish ade we forever.
Jolaka. Come on, show me name jolaka.
Come on yo.
I love jolaka. Nyamishlaw, don't shout, be your boss.
Okay.
But nyamishlaw.
All right.
Who put you masuwa?
Nti
we friend is a legend one. Legend. We are legend.
Edo da Hajia Zainab Adams.
Yes.
Headmistress ama so da na se papa.
Was it program no so odo BBS.
Okay.
Otiko ko so. Na mishla no.
Okay.
Opa program no.
Okay.
KM boss ni telephone na so nya mishla
BBS. All right. Yeah, that's it. Latest. Na kakra be na ka una manage na. Oh, okay. Then how did you do?
Hey, ne manager dio.
Sir.
Wait. Babia no afreme. Yan kwa na me kwa. Ene so the match na.
Oh.
Ana the baba.
Odo be duru ha. Wow.
Sergio Meka say nyakopon shraw.
Sure.
Ewo adefefa wo yema. Ojo.
Yeah.
Nya award no crap per se.
Yeah.
But dia wo yema no. Da bia di na dru no.
Wow.
Enye asem ke 20. Sergio Nyami shraw. Na onko so anya okese.
Amen.
The legend, the iconic.
Latest. Ebe dance pa. Baby Joe.
Boss.
Adi we me se hwe ni pa.
Boss, me da mo.
It's a gold.
I give this thing to you. Yes. I put for you to be the man. And the can be as and why so me say that. And you clone one so all the more.
All right. Mami Abbas, emena so we are so. Draw express.
No na dawro manama yenso e chamai e go pii mu.
It's about 13 drawn games.
Yeah, boss.
13 drawn games.
Draw is better.
A record or has.
Draw is better than lose.
Okay.
Draw is better than lose.
Okay. I'm vote you.
Ya ho de ani ye de na di no.
Okay.
Odi ni bibi ni ba bia bia.
Yeah.
Nti ya supporters abotre na so munya. Kwamadi ka aka ne fia say we motivate agida mo ama ne nchikusi da na level ya ko training kura. Nti players ni kuta na ya level ano no. Nti was there supporters ni na nya abotre. Na ye hwe na to go afede nyame adom na se wie this year. Na o yi sa aka bi na da on free o mai we free o mai we a. We just taking get in brief e di nyama kakra be katim no a. E na be yi ma house of football because house no supporters ni say e bo no a ye breche o mo bokra. Ye bre papa che mo bobo no. Nti ze obekọ a no ayo adwe se ko house ko bodro. Zaz match biado obekọ a agwa adwe so ko bodro. Ah ese mu ko di mo na obi kuta atre na uzun kuta atre maza don kuta atre uni ni dia obedi mu na jaw. Nti no house of folk supporters in channel to say sisi ye football no ko a ye wadwe se either draw or win. If I win kwanze utrim because the house keka ko no ano odin. Do dem di to national issue 1 minute bi said dey no esi ye no ye dey fia me de bia me ba me ka me se brofo no mo dey atoto Ghana football so na ne ye nguna mani o mfe bi DNA dey ade a
I don't go e DNA one of go DNA
one na dey brofo to DNA no ko fo obi a wo Dortmund fo training no o mo se DNA o ye dey go ba bia no be ka brofo change DNA afu wie die na de two tija no so wie na wakodot mo no go for obi a broni atete no e obom omba mi abre na ball na nya ehwe na e breche mo ye football they say in the be kakra no ball no ye be jam won no mo ahwe mo ade because ye timi ni akire sa emre sa o enchen wo mu enti football no ye de ehwe blaster no me ka me nko ade a omumpe coach o ye pabini 3 months contract on go work up no mra
okay
3 months pepe on fait comme là o de ko ba wo wie
ni atu ebu apebi
ya atu ebu asia pebi
okay
omo yere sa e ba buai
all right
nti ese ni de beda o se ndo bi abepribi
all right
nti omo nya abotre nyame adoma enema be yi
Abbas enso de eno no ye bepeje mu nyame adoma ochina ese ba na bebe toa so yamfa pi na eba ene eye mame denta ene your birthday we a teacher ewo Kumaka eye Kumasi Academy wo Kumasi ene your birthday our colleague be a friend no Bernard Asamoah also your former teacher Okumaka also always show happy birthday. This is Germany and our inti mame denta teacher Kumaka happy birthday. All right.
You know, nana one ewo takwa ene yene birthday. Planet ne soldier semi we show happy birthday. Nankopon sha no nyo kese.
All right.
You know, that's where Obadwa Nelson, ya nkasa ye koni, yes.
Inshira.
Aye.
Miss Sweet Girl. Okay.
Yeah, menene adwuma so ade FM.
Okay.
2017.
All right.
16, 17.
And then the birthday.
Obadwa
birthday. Wow.
Obadwa Nelson.
No more fun the year
pages mo
nice. Yeah, pages. Okay. Obadwa we bright in Kwana we show happy birthday.
Sana was a Mickey so yeah na Mickey yes David odi jamechiri.
Oh. Mama yen hu Obadwa kakra Insura FM. All right. Okay, yedi besia na nyame eyaduma ochena ya san mu atrasi biom. Baby Joe
boss.
Misu programming na me dedicate ma.
I'm sure.
Congratulations why are there. Why you juma papa mass that's what.
17
on behalf of all students ni na. I go ponchira. That's pa. Why are there koswa na di juma mama so what. Amas will always be proud of you. Okay? You who the way mama sa na as I was saying pregume. I go ponchira. Now koso ye mind why. Yes.
17 years will be
17 years. Wow.
On her fees on for Brazil no ko US. Also crash.
All right.
I'm start yeah.
Baby Joe sorry, na me had much na for brem. Yes. And them all you no bia dwen ho ntiase. All right, baby ma DJ KA about to so dia man. Nakopon yard much na e be san mu atrasi bio. Okay.